audio?
Yes, we got audio.
We got audio. Oh my goodness. Wow, we're back. Is this the first game of the new year?
I believe so.
Is it?
Wow.
Oh shit.
So, yeah.
No pressure.
No pressure.
All the pressure.
Well, welcome, Internet. We are Team Bonus Action. And this is our first game of the year, which I didn't even think about. Well, no, we played Monday night.
Yeah. I mean,
Live
I guess
game.
this is the first
Like,
IRL
in-person game. First Sunday game. First Sunday game.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Okay, I was looking at this camera and I was like, is it turned around or something? And I realized it's a battle cam. I was like, okay. I'm sorry, we have a new setup here, so there is that.
Yes, we don't have the backdrops and such.
Yeah.
We have switch things up. So I'm Frey. I am actually going to be the DM for the next couple of sessions. This was originally going to be a surprise at Extra Life, but stuff happened and we weren't able to do it. So we were supposed to fire Miro and I was going to step in. But
Someone we've been wanting to
so this will be a bit of a more Christmassy, wintry themed game still, even though we are past that time of year. It's cold as shit here in Louisiana, so it still fits.
Didn't it snow down south?
I know it did in Bama.
It didn't. I know it did in Alabama. It did in Tennessee.
And in Georgia. I don't know if it snowed down south. All I know is it was just wet.
Yeah, it was
Cold
wet.
wet.
I think North Arkansas got snowed, but
It snowed our last day in Indiana.
it thought about icing. Like, we had a little sleet on Friday night.
Well, that's what I thought it was going to do, because
Yeah.
we had that steady cold rain all night long.
Yeah.
I was just looking out the window every night, like, because I live on a hill.
You do.
So
You
there was
do.
gonna be and like if it like sleeted even just a little bit, I'd be like, hey, I ain't coming into work.
We just had frozen puddles.
Mm.
Anyway.
Hewitt's over there. That is my life.
Not
My life.
Oh, God. How old is that freaking movie?
like 15 years old, I think, at this
My
point.
life.
I think it's older than that. Hugh and I have been married 14.
Oh my god. What is it, Borat?
Borat. Oh, God.
My life.
Borat came out in 2006.
Oh, God.
That was the year after I graduated high school.
Wait. So that's
Oh!
turning 19 years old.
Yeah, I was 2 decades old.
I graduated high school in 05.
Yeah.
Oh, junior.
I was
Shut up, Spencer.
the other night. I was listening to I think it's "Life Is Peachy" by Korn, the album, and I was like, "This is such a good album." And I looked at the date it came out. And I'm like, "Oh no!"
I'm sorry.
It's
I
classic rock.
got a bunny trail because I forgot to tell you this. Okay, you know the movie Queen of the Damned, right?
Yeah, with Aaliyah, yeah.
With Aaliyah. She was upset she didn't get to sing a song.
Okay.
She was originally going to do a collab with Korn for a song in the ending credits,
Oh my God,
but
this is
she
so
died before she could.
Oh,
We
that
were
would've
supposed to
been
get
so
an
good.
Aaliyah Korn collab.
That would have been so cool. With
And it
Jonathan
hurts my
Davis
soul.
and her.
Like,
If she would have...
if she were still alive, Beyonce wouldn't matter.
Like,
Sorry.
I mean, I don't think you're wrong, but my hairdresser would throw down over that. He
I'm
also
old and I don't care as much about Beyonce.
Says, he also says the baby is.
All right,
Okay.
now that I'm sorry, I had to have someone else feel my pain on that because I was like, ugh.
Oh,
I feel
it's-
the pain. The pain is-
Anyway, we are playing D&D today.
2014 version. We don't do 2024.
I don't feel like learning new shit. We're doing old shit.
The new.
I'm not paying for the new shit either.
Honestly, I've been seeing a lot of my like short form D&D people that I follow have been doing like the broken combos that
Yeah,
2024 has instigated.
We've kind of done
Yeah.
some
Like,
combos.
Like, there's some cool ideas, but I haven't had a chance to really...
I don't have the brain
The
capacity.
problem is that they're making really a lot of the rulings for spells now, or like feats and like ways that you can use weapons,
Yeah.
are really open-ended, so they can be really broken if you read the rules verbatim and treat them as written. And so it requires like the DM like rule of cooling it backwards to
Yeah,
like
it really
de-breakify it.
feels like they
Mhm.
wanted to like address the criticism that there's not enough like variety, but also they're not going as far as like something like Pathfinder where there's like strict rules for everything.
Yeah, I feel like it was just a bad. Most of it's been bad. Like the only thing that one of my other groups is using is the Bastion ruling, because we're already doing like a pirate ship style campaign, and so implementing the Bastion stuff, which we were already kind of doing halfway, and just having a codified set of rules for that makes it really helpful. But
Yeah.
but there's so much else that's like it's just sheer broken.
Yeah, Hewitt's brought in some of the new stuff and some things. I'm just like, I barely know how to do the roll the whole way. So
even because
that's why I make up my own games, because I don't learn shit.
Paladins got completely
One of the reasons why Power of the Apocalypse is so good is because you can loosey-goosey your part.
That's what the root game was.
yeah,
I feel like the happy medium is somewhere where everyone agrees to be collaboratively creative and just pick and choose what you want from whatever system.
Right.
And it works. You got your set of table rules and you're good to go. Which
Yeah. Anyway, we're getting off.
Oh, Lord.
DM?
So, let's see. We already have a tavern set up. However, you guys are not here yet. I just didn't want to do it in the middle of shit. You are an adventuring party who has been together for about a year or so. You are currently traveling over Mount Crump. You are going through it's a snowy time. And you know that the way that you're going is a trade route. And very often, this time of year, there are a couple towns where trading groups will go through and they will winter in these towns for a few weeks because they simply can't move through the mountains or through the deep snow. A small group like you knows that you can probably hop from town to town if you really need to. But you haven't really decided what you're going to do yet. You just know you're crossing this mountain and you're hoping that very soon on the other side will be a town for you to at least take a small rest in.
Okay.
So, as you are cresting over the mountain, you look down into a valley, and you do see that there is a town. Not massive, but enough to accommodate at least a few trade groups during the winter, so that they don't all have to keep going on and on trying to find somewhere else to stay. And you can tell that it is busy at this time of year. So as you make your way down the mountain towards the town, why don't you start over with Chris?
Okay.
Introduce your character.
Right.
And whatever
Like other-
memory or whatever if you have of the group getting together or something you've done in the past.
Okay, so my character's name is Zetra. I know it looks like extra, but it is Zetra. It is totally original character, Githyanki fighter.
Never heard of her.
His Graves trademark is showing again. Big green lady with weird juju.
Big green lady with sword. I never played anything like that. Or just green ladies. What's up with that? So yeah, she is a Githyanki. She came to this reality. I don't know if we're playing in a specific realm or if it's just kind of like we're in fantasy place.
Fantasy world.
Yeah, we're in fantasy world. So
We're not in Arax. We're in some off-beaten part of Faerun, let's put it that way.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Like the Devil's Spine or some shit like that.
Random Faerunian mountain range.
backwards.
Number 1003.
A vaguely Faerun place, which is basically just some basic fantasy place.
I dig it.
So she got pretty much stranded here after fleeing, after something happened with her crash and shit went down. And she has lived here for around 10 years or so. You know, like if you live in the Astral Sea, you pretty much are immortal. But you know, you come here, it's like you start aging again. So, so she has been bouncing around from mercenary van to mercenary van to just doing different odd jobs until probably finding these two.
Okay.
And she looks obviously like a Githyanki. She has like the pointed ears, the Grinch-like face, the mottled skin, dark bags under her eyes because she's always tired. She has like random straight scars all over her face and body because she's a frontliner. And her hair is like done up but it's like salt and peppery. Like her hair is not like black, but it's like salt and pepper in terms of like white streaks in it. You can tell she's about middle age. Her armor is like this black faded leather and like cloak and everything, but interspersed with that, you can see like the old Githyanki plate that she kind of like appropriated. So it looks like, if you look at her, it looks like she's wearing like sort of a black outfit, but if you look close enough, you see under that it's like the Githyanki, the traditional Githyanki plate.
Okay.
And she probably met the party after getting tired of all the fucking mercenary bands where... What the fuck are you doing? Oh, it's doing that. I'm sorry, kid. You're doing something good.
Oh, I already got one. Thank you.
Uh,
I already refilled my drink.
I must take them in a bit.
so, she probably got tired of all the, like, big mercenary bands. Because, you know, in a mercenary band, you kind of have to work your way up to the ranks, but her being Githyanki, she thinks she knows best. And it's like, you know what, fucking, I'm gonna, like, find some folks and just work with them. And y'all would know her as kind of a stickler, especially when it comes to contracts. Like, she wants to know exactly what's going on. Even if the question is, like, really, like, fucked up. Like, she asks, like, really specific questions about the contract, about how much money I can make, and she sticks to the contract.
How's your int and investigation type stuff?
And 14, wisdom
Okay.
14.
Cheers.
Mine is int is 14, wisdom is 16.
I am the bird brain, so I'm
Okay.
helping y'all, I guess.
So my character name is Abigail Kyoshi. A little bit of backstory from her was that she basically was a soldier from just like some kind of platoon or whatever. Then that failed mission from which, in the fact that she had led her team astray, which turned out to be Oni, and she had left, and then that she had lost her right arm.
Oh no!
But yet, then that her, but yet that she knew like an artificer unknown that basically had gave her an automail, kind of sort of like some new hip technology, and basically that she is enabled to like infuse her arrows through just that this automail prosthetic, and then that overall that, you know, that she had got dishonorably discharged because that it was a setup, and then that, but yet that she doesn't want to really bring up that. So then she's been working around similar to Zetra, sorry.
We're already fucking up. It's gonna be great.
Sorry, with just Zetra, as far as in like jumping from mercenary place to place, until that she had stumbled upon this group. That appearance wise, that she is a human that with just like dark skin, but basically but basically it seems like that she has a mix of like Oriental, kind of like Eastern, you know, heritage inside of her. And basically that she has like that kind of like the curly hair is kind of like always just tied up and kind of like that this sky blue headband. That her armor is a mixture of basically cool just blues and just blacks, and then that she is known as basically that, you know, that the frost archer sometimes, because then she basically travels and such up in like winterlands and such. And basically her personality wise is that she is the more of the tactician of the group and such. Basically that she is the one that basically plans out everything, that since that she is in the bag, but she doesn't take just any lip from just anyone. And then that she basically has her head a good head on her shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hewitt does say everyone needs to speak up, but I'm watching the.
Yeah, we're watching the thing. It seems like... Do I need to turn it up a bit? Okay.
I mean, he's watching stream, so.
Yeah, it's just me low, probably.
We'll do a little bit of a in-stream. There we go.
Technical adjustments.
Just as long as no one's breaking into the ring, which should be good.
Yeah, no, it looks like we're hitting yellow at most, so we're good.
What do you say?
quality guy here. He's just confirming that he's watching us. Big Brother is watching. Okay, so I am playing a Kenku. Silver Bell is the name that I go by. She's a white feathered with a little bit of blonde feathers mixed in Kenku, and she usually wears pretty much the only outfit she owns at this point is a red and green and gold Harlequin style outfit. So she stands out in the snow, so she doesn't completely camouflage it. I'm really proud of the hero forge for her. So let me see if this actually.
Yeah, it is. Oh, nice.
My goodness.
But yeah, so Silverbell, y'all don't know if you're entirely 100% sure about her story because she only speaks in quotes, and most of those quotes seem to be lyrics of some kind. The best you've been able to interpret and determine over the last year or so, she says that she woke up in a spellcaster's lab, high in the mountains somewhere else. And as best y'all know, she says that she was told to, the best way to spread Yulma's cheer is singing loud for all to hear. So she only speaks in quotes. She usually, if she doesn't have a quote handy, she literally just doesn't speak or she pantomimes.
Okay.
But y'all know that she's pretty skilled at keeping y'all from getting your head slopped off. She is too sweet and too cinnamon roll for this world, but she does her best to keep y'all moving and doing what needs doing. So that's Silverbell. She's just a cinnamon roll. She's a baby. So.
Alrighty. Well, with that, as your party is coming down the mountain, you approach the town, and there is a sign in front, and it is nothing grand, but it says that you are entering the town of Whatsit. And
I just look at the sign and go, huh, what's it?
What's this? What's this?
I'm gonna laugh every time you do it now.
Yep, let's go. It's what I'm here for.
And as you enter the town, again, it's not massive, but it's decently sized for the amount of traffic that probably comes through. What the hell was it?
That was the tower thing.
I forgot we had that over there.
It's hijinking the music.
Oh wait, now we gave Huey the power to clip from his phone.
Ah, shit.
Oh no.
Oh no, I said it, so now he will figure it out.
But even though the town isn't huge, it is bustling. There are many carts, merchants, people going around trying to find accommodations, sell wares. And what you notice, though, is more than anything, there are gnomes in this town.
Gnomes.
Gnomes.
That's the urge to pun.
Silverbell looks around very, very excitedly because everyone is her size.
Like there are other people, but you can tell just by looking, most of the other races that are here are probably not permanent residents. They are passing through.
A gnome passes by me and my foot goes up a bit. I'm like, no.
Don't crush the gnomes, Chris. You guys just going to just head into town, see what you...
Yeah, we're gonna head into town.
Yeah.
Were y'all looking for anything specific, or are we just gonna try and warm up in a tavern?
I just think that it's best we just warm up, because then we've been traveling.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
As you guys are walking down the main thoroughfare, someone stops in front of you. Again, it's a gnome, wearing purple robes, looks up at you, friendly. Welcome, travelers, to Whatsit.
What's it?
What's the town of Whatsit?
So what's it?
Um, I assume that you're new here by your reaction to the name.
No, I've actually been here for years.
Yes.
You're a bit tall for that, I think. I am Jorpus Duff Dunder, and if you should be needing a guide through town, since we are so very busy, as you can see, if you need help finding accommodations or looking around for a mere 2 or 3 silver, I could show you around, show you where there is still room.
I'll give you 5 silver if you show me where the tavern is.
Deal!
I get 5 silver.
Thank you, ma'am. And you are
Vitra.
Lady Zitra. And your companions?
But the name is Abigail Kyoshi.
Silverbow. Silverbow.
He does that. Didn't.
Interesting. I don't think we've ever seen a bird.
Technically,
Quite like you.
Kinku? Is that right?
I've seen Aarakocra, but Kinku is a bit new. Interesting.
They have a thing they do. They can't actually like speak.
She's speaking now.
Well, she can't speak. She has to like mimic. She does mimicry.
Interesting.
Ding dong, merrily on high.
So if anything sounds untoward or weird, she's not meaning to do.
Interesting. Well, if you'll follow me, I can show you around and take you to the tavern that still has some room in it, as far as I'm aware. Follow me. It turns around and moves surprisingly quickly for someone with such short legs.
How tall is Zitra?
6 feet.
How thick is the snow and or mud here?
In town, it's just a light dusting on the ground.
I figured
It's
that,
not been snowing, and there's so much traffic. It's sort of
Yeah.
just gotten.
I figure there's kind of like roadiness.
It's more mud,
Yeah,
snow, because of all the carts and everything going through. They do have people walking around very often with shovels and buckets, making sure that it is not a complete mess.
If,
And you're-
if it ever gets impassable muddy, I'm hopping on Zitra's.
But you notice that this town they're doing their best to keep this town very clean.
Yeah.
It seems they have a lot of sanitation workers.
I just
Wow,
the
it
birds
seems like
can't
they-
do shoes. So.
It seems like they have a lot of social workers that work here and help make the town good. I
Well,
wonder
people
how
don't
they
wanna
do that.
People don't want to spend money where they aren't comfortable, isn't that right? And so Jorpus is just sort of leading you down and is pointing to places as you go. Like, that there is the local restaurant, Scallywag. Bit of a rough crowd, but good stew. And that one over there, that is our blacksmith. Reliscant Lundybridge.
Do they
When-
just make farm equipment and just everyday stuff?
Oh,
or-
no, not Reliscant. Reliscant is one of the finest you'll ever find for armor, weapons, all of that.
Were they ever in the military?
No,
How
Reliscant's
many people did they fell?
Reliscant's lived here for many years, so I don't think ever been in the military, but makes a fine dagger.
I'm gonna resist the urge because I'm pretty sure these 2 people have told me to like shut the fuck up.
I mean,
Now, if you're interested in any armor or weapons, I know that Reliscant is a bit backed up right now, but for a few more silver, I'm sure I could fit you in.
Right now, we just need to get to the town. We're pretty cool.
Fair enough. You've been traveling, I understand. And as you go, Jorpus is... You don't get the feeling that Jorpus is leading you astray, but is not doing so quickly.
Is
Leading
this
you around town, showing you things,
this
mentioning
the
how much
Dawn
things cost.
Sort of like leading you,
A little bit.
like where it's like, yeah, we're gonna go to this one place. By the way, we're gonna go to every single place along the way.
You notice that a lot of things Jorpus is suggesting and telling you about leads back to paying money for something or paying him to help you get something. You don't feel like he's trying to trick you, but you start to see the pattern.
It's like this is his busker sort of deal.
He's entrepreneurial.
Yeah. And you notice that outside a lot of the businesses, there are people hawking their wares. There's a lot of callers outside saying what they're selling, that they have a sale going on. Just
Do
trying to
I-
get people to come in the
Can
store.
I see if I can find anyone selling like clothing or anything?
Yeah.
11 plus perception, 16.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
different. As a matter of fact, not just one. There are many different places selling different kinds of clothes. Not only you might think because it seems like gnomes are the ones who primarily live here, that's who they cater to. But there are clothes for.
Got them shoes.
Get out! I hate you.
Why? You just fucked me up. Oh my god.
I'm looking for a scarf.
You're looking for a scarf. Okay.
Because I am pretty lithe, so, having a scarf around the neck would be nice.
If you look around, you do see that there is a shop called the Cuddly Pug Wedgie. And it looks like they mostly sell cold weather gear.
I can go in there. I'm looking for a black scarf or like a striped scarf that's like dark.
It's gotta fit her aesthetic.
It gotta fit my aesthetic.
Welcome to the Cuddly Pug Wedgie. How can I help you today?
Scarf.
Scarf? Oh, we have a great array of scarves over here in the corner.
I am scrambling around
So I'm
and
going.
collecting many, many fluffy things.
So I go and look. I look up.
We have ones made with this lovely cashmere. We have wool. We have satin. What are you looking for? More for fashion or function?
I'm looking for something that keeps me warm.
That would be for dog. Licked me.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I forgot he was there.
And then he just gets up. Go on to the table, buddy.
That would be function. So that would be this wall over here, where you can find different, varying levels, honestly, of warmth. We have the thinner
how
up here.
colorful are they?
Hmm.
How colorful?
It's a rainbow, but
Okay.
there are more drab colors towards the bottom. Of
Okay,
all
looking
because
for-
it's basically like a bunch of slats on the wall that they're hanging over, and towards the bottom you can see more the drab colors.
I look at the drab colors and I say under my breath, but people can hear me. It's like tiny Tim colors.
I need Tim color.
And I grab one that is either striped or just like black with gray trim.
Let's say it's got stripes, but they're like kind of the zigzaggy stripes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that they have all kinds of different things for people to choose from. They have a variety, so you can find what you're looking for.
I look at the gnome. I look down. I'm like, I'm feeling myself, and I go and look for a nice fuzzy hat.
Excellent. The hats are over this way. Which leads you off to show you where the hats are.
So I just get like a hat like this. I can put all the hair in and just go like this and get the scarf, wrap it around.
You have a wonderful eye for matching. Would you need a coat to go with that today, or a cloak, perhaps?
No, I have. Nice dog.
Janos. Janos.
Buddy, what are you doing?
Get down. Oh. Dude.
You were just
Why?
okay. Now,
Now, would any of your, either of your companions been eating anything today?
I have disappeared
You just find you in a rack of clothes.
behind a pile of like little cardigans and like pullovers and things.
Yeah, Silverbell's gone. I don't know where she went.
The hats that have like the ear flaps with the little ties, so I could tie them because there's no ears and heads don't work right for birds wearing hats. So I have to get the ones that have little ties on them, and at least 3 pairs of oversized like mittens to put on my feet. So that my 3 talons go in the big part and the little spur goes in the thumb part.
And you get the mittens with like the pads on it too, so you
Yeah.
have a little bit of grip.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I have something that you would love. Let's see. Let's see. Goes in a box, starts digging around, throwing things. Comes out with another hat that has flaps, but they're extra long. Puts it on your head and ties it, and then takes the ends and squeezes them, and the little ears on top go.
birds can't smile, but my eyes just kind of disappear in little crinkles.
You do like the
I'll think that's
cutesy
a yes.
face, like
No, there's a
Yeah.
beak. You can't
Yeah,
smile,
yeah.
so it's just the eyes just disappear in crinkles.
And I would just like to just get a simple, like knitted, just a simple knitted hat.
Oh, of course. Over here is where we have all of our hats. Where your friend found hers, and there's all different styles, all different kinds.
All right. Probably just gonna get like a slouchy kind of beanie style, but just make it blue instead.
Mm-hmm.
Dark
All right, all right. So we have a scarf, 2 hats. We have 3, 4 cardigan. Is this all going to be on one bill?
yeah, sure.
How much is the gold? I can't remember.
Our gold is 10 silver.
Okay. Brain. Math. I'm trying to go.
It's hard.
Just give us a random number.
It would be like a copper is like every day,
10 copper make a silver, 10 silver make a gold.
and 10 like
A gold is like a month wage for
Yeah.
like a manual
Yeah.
base laborer.
So something
Let's say 15 gold for all of it.
I'd give her 15 gold, and then 3 gold tip.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I add another, because I was already counting out, but like bird
Same.
fingers, so I add another little 5 gold to the stack.
Same. I add another 5 gold.
Happy
Oh,
holidays.
lovely, lovely, lovely. And here
Kiana,
are a
get
few vouchers.
No.
Hey, get down.
Yeah. Come on, buddy.
And thanks,
I love
here are a
you,
few
lady.
vouchers in case you need anything from either our store or any of our affiliate stores at the next town's over. And she hands you a couple of coupons, basically.
Silverbell told me Happy Holidays is a proper greeting.
Well, there are no holidays going on right now, but thank you.
It feels holiday. I don't know why. Like, it feels like a holidays right here. Does it feel like a holiday to you?
I mean, a little bit, but it just depends on what realm you're in.
What are we doing?
Oh, he just needs to move.
Use
closer.
your
I was
motor.
trying. I was trying to be sneaky.
I just see
with
Chris
it.
going like this. I'm like, what are you doing?
Signaling. Signaling what?
I wasn't in character or out of character. It was just Schrödinger's disease.
But at the same time, that it just seems rather festive.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it
Well, we've been
snow.
lucky to have such good weather considering everything we usually get this time of year.
But does that the weather get bad?
Oh, yes. I mean, the trade routes through here, and a lot of people will stay, and once we hit about a week or so from now, it gets a little dicey. Just the weather picks up a bit.
So the weather outside is frightful.
That's what Jorpus comes in. All right, I want you all want to go to the tavern.
Yes.
And the fire is
Yes.
so delightful.
All right, well, why don't you follow me, and we should probably hurry, or else you might not get the last of the rooms.
Oh, we do need rooms.
I'm flicking my ears
Yes.
constantly. Just
Okay, so we travel to the tavern.
Yeah.
You're still walking, and he's still just telling you
Making-
things that are going on, and
giving the tour.
as you're going by one of the larger buildings in town, all of a sudden the door slams open, and you hear, "What are you doing, you gold digger? You're trying to extort money out of someone else." "I am not extorting anything, Sydney. I am simply showing people around." And you see a human, a male human, who is getting gray around the temples, definitely getting into his later years, standing in the doorway of this building. He has on a simple clothes, an apron, and he is holding a pipe. And he's just
I
looking.
I hear extortion and trying to take advantage of us, and I pull out a knife.
Dang.
I didn't take anything that wasn't offered. But, as I said, which was promised, I brought you to our local tavern with our local tavern keep, Sydney. He's just standing there. Arms crossed.
I take one hand off my buttons to wave real quick and then go straight back.
Have you been stealing from us?
No, they don't steal. They just try and get as much money out of you as possible. They're capitalistic little fuckers, I'll give them that. But it helps make me money, so. Go on, I got him, Jorvis. All right. If you need any more help finding anything else around town, you know who to look for. Get out. And he scurries away. He doesn't try. You can tell he wasn't being malicious. He just trying to make a buck.
Yeah.
Doing what he does.
Delicious.
No, you could tell there was no ill intent from him.
Yeah.
This is just what he does.
Right.
Shows people around town for a
And
fee. Which you paid, and he never insisted you pay anything else. He just merely suggested he could help you with some things if you needed it. And he did show you where you wanted to go.
okay, so we walk into the bar. I'm assuming.
Yeah, Sydney doesn't say anything. He turns around and goes back and goes behind. And this is the tavern that you enter.
Where do we enter from? This door?
That door, yes.
This door?
So if you guys want to put your minis in there, it's probably being short. You can't see over the damn thing. There are I've got a few minis out, but it's pretty packed. There's a bard over in the corner playing a bagpipe, trying to earn some coins. There's lots of tables. There's a big fireplace over here on this wall. It's actually bigger than that. It's the forge is what we had. There are stairs over in the corner that you assume lead upstairs to some of the rooms. Sydney goes behind the bar, starts just going back to work. There are, let's see. Which one did I put? Okay, that's a person. It was one of the barrels I put out. Can't see.
I think
Barrel
they have like
there.
a, yeah,
It's
they
a
have
dwarf.
like a barrel thing. It's
Oh,
a
okay.
Dwarf with the barrel. It looks like someone from Lord of the Rings, actually.
But you walk in, a few people look, but there are these people coming in and out, and all someone says is, "Close the door! You're letting all the cold in!"
We had already closed the door, but thank you.
I just look back and see the door closed, and I'm just.
The gnome that shouted it is very drunk.
I just basically yelled back up in Gnomish like, yeah, that we had closed it. Now continue drinking.
So's your mother! Turns around.
I didn't understand that because it was unknown here, wasn't it?
Golan, shut up! You hear Cindy from the bar.
I'm gonna go to the bar.
Okay.
Of course you are.
Cindy's just there cleaning, serving
Wait,
drinks.
You would budge right in the middle, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Yes, there are two gnomes sitting there drinking on top of barrels so they can reach the... You can tell that when Sydney probably built this place, he did not care that most of the clientele would be much shorter than him.
You were being.
I'm gonna go to a table. This round one looks good.
The empty table.
Yeah,
And claim us a table.
yeah, that's likewise. That I am normally the one that always follows Silver Bells and let Zetra do all of the talking, which I don't think is a good idea, but I just want that she has been working on it.
I feel like Zetra knows our orders pretty well.
Yeah.
Alright, Zetra, since you're up at the bar, alright, what can I do for you?
Yeah, I need 2 beers for myself. I need a water. I need a mulled wine. Nuts, not tree nuts. Legume, please.
That's beans.
Yeah. Some people call it peanuts, nuts, you know.
And get your beans. I think we got bean soup. Hey,
What?
Margie, we got bean soup! Never mind. We don't got no nuts.
Okay, bean soup. I think I
Alright.
like bean soup.
We'll
Do
see.
you have meat and potatoes?
We got stew. Whatever Margie put in it.
Are you gonna eat like sweet water, like orange juice, or
It looks like we got oranges in this type town.
I don't
No.
know. You could have a good hookup here.
I could melt you some ice. For extra cold water. Extra copper.
Damn. They charge
He's
for ice.
He's definitely being facetious.
I mean, I'm fine with that. Do what you need to do. Yeah, come over.
You need to stay?
Oh yeah, we do need to stay. We got 3 people.
Alright, he reaches underneath, pulls out a book, starts flipping through. No, they fit 8 in there.
Oh,
They fit, they paid. I got a building out back that'll probably fit the 3 for the night.
It's
Stay
not
more
full
than
of
once?
green, is it?
Nah. That thing had some pixies in it. I wouldn't use it anyway.
Yeah, there was no room at the end.
Okay.
Look, it's empty for at least the next 2 nights.
Okay. Okay. I mean, if it'll work, it'll work.
I mean, there's no keys. Whenever you want to go back, it's just the building with the
Oh, cool.
red
I
door.
love that. Anyway,
I mean, you can lock it from the inside, but...
we'll be over there. And I point to my compatriots.
Alright. So he starts getting your drinks ready. So, let's see.
Where is that particular gnome that was hollering about letting the cold in? Which one is that?
The one sitting close to the fireplace.
Blue guy. Right?
Okay.
Yes.
that's the Mario looking one.
The Smurf.
Is he still scowling?
He's not scowling, he's just shit-faced.
Okay. That's
He doesn't look pleasant, but he's just like drunk as I'll get out. And he's probably slightly annoyed by the bard playing the bagpipes behind his head.
he's the one who sat next to the bard playing bagpipes.
There's no telling who was there
Skill issue.
first.
Chicken or egg, doesn't matter.
That is a skill issue on my.
So you guys just are hanging out waiting for your drinks?
I am taking in the
Yeah,
atmosphere.
did you get
With
us
my
out
half-life.
in there? Were you able to get our room?
It makes sense. It's a room in the back. It sounds like it's next to the latrine, but hopefully it doesn't stink that bad.
You gave us a shed.
That's all they had.
What does the building look like? At least
He just said it was a shed. The back.
It has
he
a
said
red-
it
it had-
was from the inside, but
It had a red door.
It had what?
Red door.
It had a red door.
okay.
Don't go in the blue door.
So at least that you know. So what is on? So that you know that what is on the menu?
Well, I got some beef and soup for her. Got some meat and potatoes.
Okay.
Of course, if you want some of the meat and potatoes, we can. Got some water. I asked for like some sweet water or something like that, like a juice, but they didn't seem to have it. He seemed kind of offended by it, which is weird. It's like you don't have fruits in wintertime. I mean, berries do exist, but whatever. I wasn't going to get into it. I haven't had a drink in like 4 days. I just need something to drink.
I mean that you had used up your reserves the first night whenever we were walking.
It was cold.
It is cold.
Jack Frost sleeping at your nose.
Told you not to play that song.
But
Anyway,
regardless,
there's mulled wine coming.
so that's fine.
It sounds like they have some good food on the menu. Either way. I was going to say his name was Durnan. That's not the
Sid-
kid.
That is
Sydney.
Sydney.
I was thinking yawning portal.
Yeah, I mean, he's given the
This,
same vibe.
this place is not bad, but it's no yawning portal.
So the Sydney fella, I mean, he seems alright, but he seems a bit terse.
As you're talking, Sydney comes out. He's carrying a tray. One hand. And it's got all your drinks and food on. He comes over. Alright. Ale. Wine. Found this. I think it's made of oranges. Might be lemons. I'm not sure. Margie put it together. Got beans. meat and potatoes. Something else floating in there. I think it's carrot. I don't know. I didn't make it.
I take it. What's it taste like?
It's carrot. Y'all are a funny bunch to be around here.
What makes you say that?
They're not traitors. You're green. That's a bird.
Bird. I'm green. I mean, lots of.
I've seen Aarakocra. I've never seen a
Kinku.
little a kinku. I've never seen a kinku out here.
God rest you, merry gentle folk, may nothing you dismay.
They're like
Right.
they're
Well,
big corpses.
I mean, I've heard of a kinku. I've been out in the world before, but I've not seen one here. And again, you're
Green, yes.
different. You're not an orc.
No.
I just never.
You can keep guessing if you want.
No. I'm gonna embarrass myself.
I was hoping you would embarrass yourself, honestly.
I was hoping you would embarrass yourself, honestly.
I've just never seen a group like y'all out here. Usually it's traitors and
Oh, we're
more
just,
human than anything.
I guess the right term right now is adventure.
I mean, just passing through. That's all.
Usually this time of year is just people coming to ride out part of the winter.
I mean, we are writing out part of the winter. We don't remember why we came this way, but I'm kind of
Ghost stories. Scary ghost stories.
Oh yeah.
Ghost stories. You came out here because of ghost stories?
You miss this long ago.
I don't know about ghost stories. It'd be more monster stories out here.
Oh, you got
stores.
Oh, we got monsters.
Oh, pray tell. Is there anything you need help with?
Well,
Just like cracking my hand.
I don't know if it's something for a group like you to take care of. It's been a thing here for longer than I've been around.
I mean,
Look, I've got.
if no one's tried, then like, how do you know?
Well, people tried, but it hasn't been much of a problem the last few years or so. Just why did he text me? Sorry. Get closer to. Move the mic closer to Spencer or turn up the gain for him. Tried to tell Chris.
It's right here. Okay.
Like, he sent me the same message, and I've been trying to be like, you know, just
Just let us play
We're-
the game.
let us play the game, Hewitt. Stop dictating everything.
So, what type of monster is it then?
I've never seen it. Look. Some say it's not actually real. Some say it is. It's.
Okay, is this something that's like actually terrorizing the town, or is this kind of like just?
I mean, the weather comes in about the same time every year, and it causes some issues. Supposedly, there's a lich.
Oh, the
So-
weather outside
So
is
supposedly,
frightful.
I think it's more just the climate here.
Climate change.
Dun dun dun.
A lich, you said.
Usually, about a week from now, all the weather goes a little haywire, and that's one of the reasons people are stuck in the towns for a while.
Okay, I mean
They
that
s-
just sounds like a normal weather.
They said years ago. Alright, look. If you haven't noticed, this town is
Full of numbs.
full of gnomes, and they're gnomes that like to make money.
Right.
Supposedly, yeah. I mean, I'm here because they draw in the people that make me money. Can't say I'm not a capitalist myself. I don't always like their way of doing things, but it makes me cash.
They're laissez-faire nature.
As the story goes, there was a lich that already lived in the area before the town became a thing. The gnomes came in, they made it a thing.
Did they build something on the ancient burial ground sort of deal?
I don't know if it was an ancient burial ground or if they just were too loud or what it was. But supposedly he was not a fan. And so every year he makes the weather go insane and try and get people out, and obviously it doesn't work. Because you see the town.
Ineffectual lich.
I mean, and there's, of course, monsters have attacked before, but we're in the middle of the mountains. There's monsters. I used to adventure a bit myself, and I come across monsters all the time. No, spine. It took me 3 years to get back on my feet.
It's like, no, motherfucker, my whole family died.
We're not getting into my tragic backstory, motherfucker.
I'm going to mimic Jorpus from earlier. I'm gonna say, "Welcome to Whatsit," and then immediately shift into Sydney's voice. There was a lich.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've never seen a lich. I've seen some monsters, I've seen some crazy weather, but that's the deal. So,
say if we were going to leave the next day or so, how bad would it get?
right now, you're probably fine. Like, usually within a week or so of this time of year.
So we could stay and just figure out something and have something to do here. Or are we going to move on and possibly die in the cold?
I'll kind of put my hand in my pocket and jingle my
Same.
coin purse a little bit and kind of bob my head toward Zetra.
How much do you think the town would pay to
This.
rid the town of this nuisance?
The nuisance that I'm not sure even exists, that I don't know where the fuck it is. I don't know.
Well, you know, I was just offering. I'm pretty strong.
Why not?
We're pretty.
I mean, if you want to go traipsing, they're trying to find a lich. That's up to you.
Yeah, why not? We just do it for just the good, and then then we worry about the reward later.
That's funny. I got work to do.
She's a joker. She's a joker.
Sydney's gonna walk back off to the bar.
Are there any, like, napkins or anything on the table?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take one and kind of scratch out on it with a pen real quick. Because I feel like Kenku logic, I should be able to write whatever I want. I just can't speak without mimicking. So I'll write down, he's just the tavern keep. Who's the mayor or government official?
That's what we should do. We should definitely go see the mayor, some sort of official. Maybe go to the guard. Maybe they.
I'm gonna. What's this gnome dude looking like? Is he deep in his cups too, or is he just chilling?
He's just kind of chilling.
I'm gonna go beep up over there.
Oh.
Brain died.
You from around here, friend?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kind of plunk myself down across the table from him, and I'll pull out like a silver piece that slide across. And then I'm going to, on the tabletop, just kind of write out mayor with a question mark.
Mayor. Not a mayor. We got the council. The business council. They run most things. They're on that way over on the other side of town. Hello. Looks out the window. They might be closed down for the day. Looks like the snow's picking up. And if you look, it was not snowing when you got here. It is coming down.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful. I will slide him another silver piece and then bebop my way back to my table. And then I will directly mimic what he just said. There's no mayor. Got the business council across the way, but they might be closed for the day. I point toward the window.
Oh no.
Wow, that is certainly a lot of snow.
Well, I guess we're here for the night.
Well, not here. Like, we're not sleeping on the tables. We still got to figure out if our shack is.
I'm gonna finish my ale. I'm gonna go check and see what our room looks like.
As you're getting up, the one that shouted about the door being open has started an argument with the bard playing his bagpipes.
Okay.
He has finally expressed how he does not appreciate all that wailing going on behind his head. It has turned into a shoving match.
I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna put my hand on his head and say, "You need to respect the arts, sir." I'm gonna roll an intimidation. Okay, not bad. What was it? Intimidation? 16?
Well, this guy is schnocker, so pretty much anything above a 10 probably would have worked. So,
While she's doing intimidation, though, just to be safe, I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Calm Emotions over the bard and the drunk, and I guess if she's over there too, then technically on her as well.
I'm already calm, but I can be calmer.
It's just charisma saves, but
alright,
I do a charisma save.
you can willingly choose to put.
he fails.
They become indifferent about creatures of my choice that they're hostile toward. So, the drunk becomes indifferent about the bard becomes indifferent about the drunk for a minute.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Kind of shrugs off your hand and starts stumbling this way. And as he's passing the fireplace, there's, a set with, a poker and stuff like that. He loses his balance and he knocks it over.
Oh no!
And it falls into the fireplace. He does not,
Oh, okay.
but he falls into it. But when it does, it sends up a bunch of sparks and it sends a coal scattering across the floor.
I'm just sitting there like,
And at first, no one really. Everyone kind of looks over. Drunk, knocked over some stuff. And then you realize some of the coals don't seem to be cooling off all that much.
is there like a scraper, like a sort of deal?
There is, but as you go for it, you start seeing
Oh, cool.
some of the coals.
Oh, it's magnets.
Oh, stop it. You're not supposed
Oh,
to
dang,
do
how
that.
do
Okay,
they
there.
work?
Fucker. Fucker! These are too. I bought these at the dollar store. They wouldn't should be that strong.
Uh-oh, wait. Okay, making sure. I didn't know my
Just
name.
trying to get them out without. So they kind of start vibrating, and they're not this big, but they're just for visual's sake.
Mm-hmm.
Rolled under this table. There's still one up here on the.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Fucker! You die! You're on fire!
We could just do dices instead.
Yeah,
Assholes.
I know how to
I actually
do
had tiny dice too.
Well,
Whoop.
oh. These are actually like really.
Oh shit! That one's standing up.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Oh, fuck!
Oh my
Okay,
god.
no. Can we just get dice?
Here.
Just
Ugh.
I
Here.
cannot.
Fail! Fail!
Here.
The one
Here's
in
the die.
the one in the fireplace is actually okay. No, leave
Yeah.
it because it's
No, no, no.
counterbalanced.
Alright, that's fine.
against the,
That's fine. Okay.
The polarity.
We'll leave that there. So they start to sort of shake and shimmy, and you realize that they're not just moving because they got knocked over. They're moving because they're moving.
Oh, interesting.
And the ones that are on the ground, all of a sudden, they've cool to where they are a lump of coal, but you see two little red beady eyes open up on each one of them.
Sprout little leggies.
They sprout little leggies.
Little dust sprite spiders.
They're lumps of coal. They're not soot sprites. They
This
are
is
lumps
true.
of coal.
This is too Ghibli. I'm okay with it. Let's go.
But they kind of rolling around, and they kind of start sitting up, hopping up, and looking around. They don't really make any noise. They kind of make a scuffle as they stand up. It's almost like rocks, on rocks.
I'm gonna like maneuver myself around them and make sure the guy is not on fire. The guy that fell. And I'm gonna pick him up with one hand and just like toss him towards the bars.
I'm gonna elbow Abigail. Do you see what I see?
Yeah.
You see what I see?
Yeah, I do see that. I mean, hopefully then that Zetra can have it handled, because I don't feel like knocking the arrow inside at least yet.
I'm gonna pull out my deck of cards and I'm grabbing one in preparation for possibly needing it. It's the one that's the wrong one.
They're
It's the one that'll
starting
make it
to
fun.
kind of look around, and they start to scurry a bit. Like, they're definitely not that big compared to y'all. They're probably palm size, if
Yeah.
that.
Wait, no, go back to your home.
And they start scurrying around, and I need to roll something here. What is it? Okay. We're good. You notice that as they kind of they don't look like they're trying to hurt anything, but they're scurrying around. You can tell as they move, they have like a thin bit of coal dust in their wake.
Is there like little particulates that are on fire?
No,
Are they
nothing.
spewing embers?
They're
Yeah.
not. There's no embers, but you can see like little lines of, that like there's one kind of going this way, one this way. They're just kind of scurrying off. That this is closed. They can't get up the stairs. They're just kind of.
As that they are dispersing, then I would just like to use prestidigitation to kind of like get rid of it.
I don't think prestidigitation. By how? Like,
Because of
That's the
arcane,
Are you just
archer,
getting rid of
of the dust. Yeah.
Oh.
not the creatures themselves. But
Yeah, yeah.
You
yeah,
can
just
do the initial dust that they are
Right.
leaving as they move, but it is as they move, it just keeps.
It just keeps going, so then it's just no.
Okay. They look less than 5 pounds, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I'm gonna like use Mage Hand, telling it. It's like minor telepathy for a Githyanki, but it's like Mage Hand, pick one up and like bring it towards me.
Okay.
Zetra, be nice to it.
Okay, you just bring it to you.
I need y'all to be good and not burn down the place we need to stay tonight.
This thing realizes it's floating in the air, and it just kind of launches itself at you. And
you get face huggered by a cold spider.
Okay, what do I need?
it's more like trying to bonk.
You get bludgeoned by a coal spider.
What's your AC?
My AC is 17.
Okay. It misses. It kind of flies past you,
It's
but
like,
it does hit the wall. So
oh no.
okay, that one. Okay, so it just kind of hits along, but it has left again a line of coal dust, some of which is over your shoulder now.
I pick it back up with the Mage Hand.
Sydney, have you seen these before?
Ah! He was in the back. Walks up.
I
Who hit the?
played. Yeah,
I'm gonna point to the little gnome guy that Zetra tossed.
Go and get out! I mean to get out before I chuck your ass out.
I could check them out.
And he goes over. If someone could grab the little annoying blue man, he goes to the door.
I've been
and opens
dead
it up.
this whole time, but when I asked if I could throw him out, I was a little bit more excited.
When he opens the door, though, snow outside is nearly his head.
Oh,
And Sydney looks out. Oh, shit. Well, my prediction was wrong, y'all. It looks like it's coming week early.
So if we were to go out there right now and try and travel to the next town, we'd be dead, huh?
Yeah, it wouldn't be good.
Yeah, it would be good. So just
Oh.
our room with the red door, is that still available?
Yeah, I'm kind of got more to worry about here right now.
Well, no, I mean I'm worried about where I'm gonna sleep.
Yeah. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Fucking one of those little cold guys.
I bet he's got he's gotta have like a ferry line or something. Like a clothesline that we can like guide our way out to the shed or something.
No.
You didn't touch it with your hand, right? You just used the mage
No,
hand?
I use mage hand.
Okay.
I was just making a joke that one slapped me in the head.
This one that was scurrying my direction though, I'm gonna kind of be stepping back away from it. Oh, I'm not gonna fall over there.
Is it? Can I like use the mage hand to pick it up and then like toss it back into the fireplace?
Yes, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah. I mean, that's where it came from. I mean.
Okay. It's got an AC of 12, so.
So I just pick it up with the mage hand and.
So you throw it into the fire, and you kind of see the fire a little bit, and it doesn't seem like it really hurts it, but it hops out, and it's now glowing red. And let me see here.
So Sydney, why do you have?
Okay, we're good.
this?
Oh no, wait, no, we are not good. So that one, all the coal dust that had fallen from it, yeah, that starts to kind of go light on fire.
So their coal dust trails light up if they get lit up.
No, it's if they don't make a con save. It makes a con save every
every
turn.
water to drink.
So the
I
one
mean, I didn't have
Now-
any.
I will
parts
get
of her.
you. I will get you another water, silver barrel.
let's see if
Going to grab the water and going after that one that is turned red.
and this one's moving a lot faster now.
Oh,
I'll say that.
Could I make a acrobatics check to catch up with it?
Sure.
That is going to be a lovely 23.
23, that hits. And you dump the water on top, and it seems to slow it down, but it doesn't stop. It has gone back to being just black.
Okay, just a little normal. Guy.
You extinguished it, but it's still moving around.
Okay, I would much rather it to be extinguished than just being just a red hot little guy.
Okay, is Colin still at the door?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna use mage hand again. I'm gonna say, Colin, get out the way.
It's Colin.
I don't care. And I'm gonna toss one of them. I'm gonna try and pick it up and toss it out the door into the snow.
Okay.
That's a long.
That's
long
a
toss.
long.
The
I mean,
closest one is right
throw.
here.
Well, I'm gonna pick it up and I can run towards the door with it because it's gonna be captured by mage hand. If
Yeah.
however you want to adjudicate it is up to
Let's- Roll to see if
you. If I can pick up.
if you grab it.
8, 10, 13.
Yeah, it probably gets it. It's got like a dex 6.
I grab it and I'm like, watch out, Gollin.
Garland.
All right, roll to see how well you throw this thing, because
Oh. I'm scared of this dice now.
Baseball yuck.
14, 15, 16, 17.
Okay, yeah.
18. Yeah.
all right. So you do wing it, and he does fly through, and you see it laying on its feet, and it just kind of starts slowly sinking into the snow.
Part of me feels bad about doing that.
And then it pops back through the door in a little hole in the snow.
It pops back into
It all of a sudden you see a little hole form in the snow in front of the door, and it comes back through.
Sydney, what's going on?
It's not gonna work. It's water, but it's not water. And you can't just dump it on them to make them. All right. I'll be right back. And he goes in the back.
We gotta have like a drench bucket, I think.
So these others are kind of moving around, bouncing around. Let's see if they can. Ooh. Uh-oh. So this one got my con save. So it's coal dust. Lights up. And at first you're worried because that is obviously a barrel of beer.
Yeah.
Well, the barrel of beer suddenly screeches.
Huh?
That one was a friend.
Cindy looks out from the kitchen. Oh shit! When did that get in here? This is what y'all do. Take care of that for me, would you? And he pops back again.
Okay.
So, with that, I'd like everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
I'm a scared.
Go.
What is this?
Ooh.
Okay.
Wow.
That's fine.
21.
19.
12.
12. Okay. Hang on.
Put down my longbow.
What type of
It's a-
fighter are you?
It's like
Oh,
Okay, so it's 0, 0,
Zetra.
Zetra. X. And then
Abigail.
Abigail. Then Silverbell. And then Barrel Mimic. And I'm not even gonna roll for the coal. They're just gonna be last.
Okay.
Can we share space with the coal mimics? Are they like tiny?
They're not mimics.
Sorry,
are
the
just lumps.
coal spiders. We can share space with them.
That is up to you to find out.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
If they're palm size, they're tiny.
Yeah, but they could be fire.
Hmm.
They could explode into like coals.
They're the
Embers.
embodiment of "Don't tread on me."
They're the Gaspin flag.
Are you trying to? I guess it's not your turn yet, so we'll.
Yeah.
You can test that. Maybe. You don't know. All right, so Zetra, you are first.
10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna knock those two people down just because I thought it was funny. Yeah, it's because I'm clumsy. Left-handed. And I'm just gonna pull out a longbow. Okay, I'm not gonna get too close to this thing. Also, I don't have the movement to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna be like, let's see what happens to that barrel.
Okay, roll a hit.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So it begins.
Okay, so that's 2d6. $14 damage.
All right.
Oh, and I have an extra attack because I'm a fighter and I am not joking.
You rolled another one?
Yeah, I did. Like, if someone wants to come and look,
You fucker.
I'm not.
I believe you.
like, holy shit.
I believe you.
For 7 damage. So, 14 and 7 piercing.
Jeez. Okay.
How's it look?
It's not happy, and it just your arrow is now stuck to it.
I think we got it. That's my turn.
All right, Abigail.
And then that moved me a little bit
Being short.
about there, so line of sight. But the first shot is going to be a normal attack. And then that's going to be a 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
But that's going to be a lovely 8 points of piercing. And second attack is going to be a little bit more concentrated as that I'm going to use sharpshooter. A natural 20.
Well,
It's the new DM curse.
good thing this isn't even a mid boss.
19 points of piercing.
How's it look?
Not great. No, not great. It's not happy, but it doesn't look great.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just turned to you and we're like,
Okay. Which one of these was lit up? Is this one the number
Yeah.
2? Okay. Could while in like the previous like pre-combat round when Zetra was tossing the one out the door and it was coming back in, I would have taken a leaf out of her book to have Mage Hand ready to go.
Okay.
So I would like to have my Mage Hand over here that is within 30 feet of me, so it's still active. Have the Mage Hand pick up the one that's ember-like now.
Okay.
And just shove the Mage Hand with the burning coal bit onto the Mimic.
eat it.
Like, it's a Mage Hand. It's not like it has HP or anything. It's
Yeah.
just... It's
Okay,
it's an
well,
item.
the mimic
What was
automatically
this actually
takes.
like the hand, though? Because mine is flavored like it's just telekinetics.
Yeah,
I think-
mine's an actual, like,
I just-
little hand that has, like, 2 little Hermes wings on the wrist.
I was thinking it's like the Final Fantasy hand going.
Oh, okay. It automatically takes 3 fire damage.
As a bonus action, though, let me grab my correct panel here. I will give a inspo to Zetra, and would Zetra have ever talked about Vlakith?
Not personally, no.
Okay.
She doesn't actually follow
Okay.
she's not like she hails from like Githyanki culture, but doesn't talk about
Bless you.
Allow me the improv then of at some point in the past, Zetra said knock 'em dead. And
Yeah.
so in perfect imitation of Zetra,
it. So
I give a bardic inspiration to you with knock 'em dead.
you're just like knock him dead.
So it's a D8, and depending on what you use it on, there's an extra effect.
Ooh. And then
That's all for me.
Okay, so this thing is really pissed off. Let's see, and it has gotten
I would also move,
fire.
like over here-ish, so I can help my helpful friend if need be.
It's kind of gonna slurp over. Where are you, Zetra?
Right here.
It's
And
gonna,
this is the one that I threw on the
yeah. And the mimic spits it out.
Yeah. Okay, so
And that's a free
I'm
action.
assuming the gnomes have like. fucked
Oh
off.
yeah, they're like fuck that shit. So it spit it out, and it bumps this one, which boop,
Oh no, now three of them are
that one's lit up. But this one, it kind of spits it out and slurps over to you.
Oh, sure.
And it's gonna make an attack.
I'm just like, it seems mad.
I wonder why. Let's see. Okay, that's 17.
17 magic.
So that's gonna be 8.
Thought we were racing.
So that's 10 piercing and 7 acid damage
Ooh.
as it bites you.
That hurt.
And I believe it only has 1 attack, so that's
That's a
all it's
pretty
gonna do.
beefy attack.
That's
Wait.
yeah.
Did it pseudopod her? So
No,
is she?
bit.
Is she? Oh, okay.
It bit. It didn't pseudopod. That's a separate attack.
You're not grappled at least.
No. Then you'd probably be in
So I'm
trouble.
like, huh. Okay.
Nope.
Ah!
It spits out the lump of coal.
Ow!
It like bites your thigh. Like.
It's like the Ash Williams from Evil Dead.
All right. So now it's the lumps. So all of them. Ooh.
Your lumps. Are they your lovely lady lumps?
No, they're cold.
Let's see. They are. All of the coal dust is now on fire. And there is at least one table that is starting to be such as well.
This one over here.
This table, for sure, because he's under here. This one, it's got some flames licking at it. And
Here.
this one is dangerously close to the bar. So let's see. They are... And since they are all under their cold dust, they all take it, we'll say 1 fire damage, so they are now all red. And are moving faster.
Oh, but
So they're, at this point, you realize they're probably at least a little annoyed of being, if nothing else, woken up from a nap. So, this one's coming over here to do a melee attack. This one is on the floor, but I'm just putting it up here. Coming for you. Let's see there.
I'm getting visions of like the monster book of monsters.
Oh, you got one over here.
No!
Whoops, sorry. Stay away. Like, they're kind of adorable. But it's also like, oh shit, this is a little scary now. Let's see. Coming at... Really? I wasn't even attempting for you to be hurt. Let's see. Sorry, I've never been making sure I'm doing this right now.
like, are we friends on this guy?
I don't think so, not yet.
Well,
We should do that.
We should.
I think I caught y'all on a Backwards Obscura podcast, Blue Sky.
Yeah, I got that.
But I somehow haven't got hold of the TBA. Sky. I just did, just before.
And this is some nice fancy music we're playing as we're getting.
You're the one who put it on, man.
Alright, coming
Here we
at
go.
Silverbell. Natural 20.
God damn it.
You take 2 bludgeoning.
Okay.
As it kind of flings
Wait,
itself
no
at you.
fire?
Oh, they are on fire now, so yes, you do take... So 2 bludgeoning and 4 fire damage. Since they are lit up.
Got it.
Okay, Abigail,
Abigail.
19.
19 will hit.
So that's 1 bludgeoning damage and 4 fire damage. And Zetra, that's a 6. The one at you is kind of like, and like, kind of goes between your feet, like, and like.
I'm like sitting there like, oh!
You're dealing with the mimic. You're not really worried about it.
And like as I'm doing like that, I don't even notice it like go between my legs.
All right, back to Zetra.
Okay, so it's time for a stab with my great sword.
Stabby stab.
Stab. My right sword is like ridiculous looking. It's silver. It's it's bejeweled. 19.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and let's see what I can do. I have my side powers.
Now we got the epic music going on.
Okay, I'm going to use Psionic Strike as I do this. So I can roll a Psychic die, which is a D8, and I can add my Intelligence modifier to that. For
Okay.
extra damage. So I'm going to do my normal damage, which is 2d6 plus 5.
Okay.
Plus the psychic damage. 9. So 9 psychic.
It's definitely dead.
So I'm just like, you see my eyes light up blue, and then I just bury the sword. And yeah. And then, like, as it slubs off, I'm going to look. Do I actually perceive one of those little coal things on the ground?
Yeah, it kind of skittered past your
I'm
legs
gonna
and
stop
behind
it.
you. Okay.
I'm mad.
Okay.
I got bit.
We got bit and bopped and bit and bopped.
Also, you're gonna have to pull your sword out of the dead mimic because it's stuck in it for the moment.
Well, I mean, I still got feet. Don't tell Quentin Tarantino.
Oh god.
You proud of
What do
yourself?
you want?
You proud?
Yes. Stamp on it.
Stomp a pole.
So it's going to be a D4 plus my strength. 7 damage.
Okay. You
7-foot stompy damage.
you take 1 fire damage.
I'll take that 1 fire damage if it takes 7-foot stompy damage. Some people pay for this. Sorry.
No, you're
Are
not.
you?
No, you're not. You definitely threw it for a loop, stomping on it. It's kind of like.
I got pretty happy because I'm wearing like boots, like that are laced with steel.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, wow.
All right, Abigail, your turn.
Alright. First thing that
Which one did you stomp? This one?
Whichever the
Yeah,
one that's
the one.
closest to Zetra.
Yeah.
It's not down, but you stomped it good.
that seeing that the one right in front of Silverbells, I don't like that.
Well, you've got one in front of you, too.
Yeah, you have one in front of you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my short sword and then basically handle that one in front of me.
Okay. Roll to hit.
It's sushi face. It's sushi face.
That is going to be a 25 to hit on the first try.
No. Yeah, definitely.
And then that is also going to be a 26 to hit on the second strike.
You're hitting the same one twice.
Yes.
Okay.
And people talk shit on fighters.
Oh, wow. Man. So altogether that'll be math something with that 12 damage. That's low.
It's low, but it kind of totters and then falls over, and it's not moving again.
Okay.
Are we just like looking at these as they die and it's like the cutest thing and we're like, no.
Like it's
It's
not
like a
lit
dog
up
in a
anymore.
lamp.
It's just kind of falls over, and it almost turns more gray than black.
She feels bad about that, but but now seeing that there's a table on fire, now it's like, we need to handle that more.
Sydney?
Oh, coming. Silver, your turn.
This one that ran up on me and tried to scorch my little tootsies. I'm going to dance around a little in place, but I pull cards out of my pocket and shuffle through them real quick and find the one that has an iron pot on it.
Mm-hmm.
I throw it to the ground in this spot, and then I immediately dive after it to grab the pot and turn it over on top of the cold one.
Okay, let me see something. It's got a -2 dex. No, like, you turn over the pot and you just hear ting, 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 ting,
And I will just kind of
What's up,
I'll
buddy?
just turn around and
Hey, bud.
oh god no.
Oh,
What are you, buddy? What are you doing? Huh? I'm glad you're having fun with Optimus, buddy.
Yeah, we're in the middle of something too.
Where's your dad?
Janos, come on, bud. We need to go.
You stay here, buddy.
Oh.
Thanks, Autumn.
I'm gonna go.
This interruption brought to you by a 10-year-old in Optimus Prime. Watch Transformers 1. Chris Hemsworth tries his best.
But yeah, so I will once I've got it under the pot, I'll just kind of turn around and sit down on it real quick so it
Now,
can't go anywhere.
These things are not strong. So
I'm a little unnerved. So I'm
you hear
sitting
it
on the
tinking
pot.
around, but it's got a -4 strength. So I'm gonna.
It's fine.
I will tell you though, the more it tinks around, your butt's getting a little warm, so you might not want to sit on it for too long. Excuse you.
I'll sit on it for a few seconds. My strength is only
If you
0.
get up, it won't flip over. You just hear it like.
What are you doing?
Hi.
You are not Chris. You're not, though.
Anyway, I'll wait for Chris to get back. But yeah, watch Transformers 1. Chris Hemsworth does really good until he tries to do the Optimus Prime voice. And he just, poor boy, he just can't do it.
Hi. What are
I'm
you
just
doing?
worried about who are they are going to voice for Yoshi for like the new Mario movie.
We'll probably just whoever does the Yoshi. I have seen the Donkey Kong coaster in the park in Japan, and it looks really freaking cool. What was my child doing?
Well, you see, your husband fell asleep. I see you, buddy. And then, he was wanting to show us Transformers.
Was he just where was he asleep?
He was asleep in the cradle thing.
In the baby jail?
Yeah,
Was the baby asleep?
yeah.
Okay, I can't really fault him if the baby was also asleep.
Small
Hey,
benefits,
hey,
yeah.
Gnat-
come
gnat
on,
vampire.
Down.
The gnat vampire
You're
is hard to
cute,
resist.
cutie, but you need to you
Cam results still good? I know we bumped it a second ago.
It looks good.
It looks
Looks
good.
good.
Let's see. Ooh.
What's up?
We need to fix the DM camera. Also, the flickering on their camera has increased, so it might be a good time for a break.
Alright, let's take a break. Well, hang on. Let's wait a sec. We'll take a break in just a second.
You went the wrong
Yeah.
way, Chris.
Oh my god.
There it is.
Too far. Yeah.
There we go. I did it.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
Anyway.
Okay. So that was Silver Bell. Mimic's dead. Alright. It is their turn again. However, Sydney finally comes back from in the kitchen.
Right.
And he is carrying a massive bucket of water.
Called it.
And he is carrying tongs.
Called it.
He runs up to the one...
Oh, the closest ones are going to be over
Yeah, he runs up to the nearest one that is over by... I keep wanting to call you Zugar.
Yeah.
Those areas. I keep almost calling you Zugar. Runs up, reaches down, clamps it, and drops it in. So it's completely submerged. And it kind of rolls around for a minute, and then it kind of turns that same gray color as the one that Abigail hit, and just settles on the bottom.
But it's going to take him a few rounds mechanically to get...
Alright, if you can get him in here, we can get him. So if you guys want to use your mage hands,
Yeah, I'm
To
just
help
gonna
with that.
take them off and toss them.
I know, well, these two do. If you guys want to help him pick them all up,
I
you
do.
can. It takes a little while because they are still scurrying, but eventually,
I'll give the pot to Abigail so she can at least contain like this one that's
Yeah.
so far away
Mhm.
over here. So she can contain that one, and then we can tag team these other 3 mage hands are 4.
Okay. And I'm not
1, 2,
gonna make
3,
you roll
4.
for it because it's pretty self-explanatory. And they settle down, and once you collect them all, he brings it over back to the fireplace, and he sets it down. As he does, 2 more pop up, but they make a mad dash for the door. And it's before anyone can even really do anything about it. They're just out the door. 2 of them are gone. We're just
Like they
they were just chilling in there.
they jumped up out of the
They jumped out
fireplace.
about the fireplace. I guess it would be he disturbed them. They'd been chilling. He disturbed them. Out they go. Ugh. These things are really useful for keeping the fireplace warm all the time this time of year. But man, when someone pisses them off. So he starts taking the tongs and putting them back in the fire
Yeah, reset.
to reset. They'll be fine in a day or 2. You can't really kill these little things. It's just so much they just kind of go dormant. They'll be, as long as you don't touch them, they're fine. You don't have to pay them. They just keep the place warm. But Colin over there had to go and wake them up.
Good job, Colin. Idiot.
I kind of start laughing, but it just mostly sounds like
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
All right, with that, we'll take a break. And
Okay, thanks, y'all. We'll be back in about 5-10 minutes.
someone go hit the button. I'm stunned. I'm not planning on going too long tonight. Just
Anyway, we're back.
like y'all keep giving me mixed signals. Welcome back. We are continuing our game today. Hearts and Ice. Hearts and Ice.
Hearts and iron, hearts and ice. You know,
Something.
it's one of those.
Brain.
all of it.
Hearts and brain.
Hearts and brains and hearts and brains.
All right, so you guys took care of the barrel mimic
Yeah,
and the lumps of coal,
yeah, we did.
who were not malicious, but definitely caused some problems. And Sydney cussed a whole lot about losing a table.
Mhm.
And Sydney a couple.
As I'm putting out one of the fires, I'm like, Sydney,
Ugh,
for this, I think we need an upgrade in the room.
I ain't got any more. You're either gonna sleep there in the snow.
You could always kick someone out.
If Golan actually stayed here, I'd kick his ass out, but he lives in town, so.
Should we,
Look, I'm not charging you for it.
just, like this? Should we go and, like, go into Garen's house and just, like, you know,
No,
You okay?
it's not.
Not I still acting stupid. Just keep going.
should we, like, freeload at Garen's house?
Probably not.
We helped save.
I mean,
It's only
The fuck is Garen?
Golan.
Golan.
Garland.
Golan.
I'm just
It's kind of
hearing
a
Garland.
sex move. I can't with the.
I
You guys
am
just gonna
hearing
call him every
Garland.
name but his own. It's gonna be like Jerry from Parks and Rec.
I am just hearing Garland, and then all I can think about is just Final Fantasy IV.
Golan.
Okay. Either way.
Well,
Golan's asleep in the corner.
but then I don't want to bring with just no offense that their beds are small.
You good?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about the magnets.
I mean, we can just check
Ah.
out just that. I guess that our shed. I mean,
I guess I'll go and look at the shed. Thank you, Sydney, for giving us a shed next to the latrine. And
I didn't say I was next to it. I said the latrine was full of pixies.
Oh, the weather outside is right.
I go.
Look, if the other 2 lumps hadn't run off, I'd let you take one in there with you. But it's gone. So you're just gonna have to deal with the little stove that's in there.
I open the door. How high is the snow right now?
Luckily, there is a very long roof coming off the side. Almost like in the summer, this might be a patio area.
So it's not the same door here.
No, I forgot to put, it's a door that's, he actually leads you through the kitchen
Oh,
to the back.
okay.
Sorry. He leads you towards the back, because it's this thing is behind the tavern.
Okay.
So it looks like what almost could be a patio in the summertime.
I see you have salami here.
Closer, Mike, Chris.
Okay. Mr. Producer over here.
Hey, he's watching us.
Yeah,
And
I do
so
have some salami here. I just take a bit.
you get a free one. That's mine.
You will have to excuse her that she's a bit pretentious at times. But anyway,
I'm still mad about the "what are you" comments.
that you know that like that regardless, and that we appreciate your hospitality, and that we will try to basically make do with just that the barracks you had gave us.
Well, look, if anyone leaves, which they're not going to, I give you their room, and I'm not going to kick anyone out that's already paid. You're not paying, so
I'll go and see what it looks like, and I go out.
there is a space in between it and the shed that snow has fallen, and you can tell it is not as deep as it is out in the street, but it's pretty deep.
I go. The scarf is kind of hanging down a bit, and I do another extra thing to cover up my tiny little nose because it freezes quicker than anything. And I just, because I'm not enough. Big steps, big strides through the snow.
It's not too far. It's not like you're walking across
How
a
much
field.
colder is it?
It's pretty cold. The temperature has definitely dropped.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
even though that I have the boots of that the winter lands that I still feel toasty and warm.
Cool. So you don't have to worry about it.
My skinny ass in game
That my character's leaning to and getting skinny.
is cold. So and I think the bird's cold too. So
Okay, well, you see the building with the red door not too far off.
yeah, I go up. I'm rushing, taking strides, but I'm making like it.
Are you just
Silverbell-
like making a path through the snow for?
Well, if Silverbell does not want to walk, I assume she jumps up.
I either piggyback or I follow very closely in tread.
I just see like a plow, almost like.
Mm-hmm.
We go up to the door, and like Sydney said, it's not locked from the outside.
Don't leave your stuff in here. And I open the door.
But it's a room. It's
Does it have like a wooden floor? Or is it just like round?
It's got a wooden floor that's not in the best shape, but it is a wooden floor, and there is basically what's a camp stove in the middle, so it looks like you have some form of warmth in there.
Huh.
It looks like it'll warm the room up enough to where you don't freeze.
Is there any fuel in the stove?
There is. There is.
And prestidigitation.
Okay?
Tag team, like the stove.
There are cots, not so much beds, but there are cots that are elevated off the floor that you could put like a bedroll on, so that you're not sleeping
Okay.
on the ground.
So I examine the area and I'm like sitting there, like my sword is sheathed, and I'm just taking like the sheath and the sword with the sheath and just knocking the wood around it.
It cracks in a couple places.
It's free. It's free.
Not to where there's a hole in the ground, but it did definitely cracks at a couple joints.
Y'all can pick your spot first.
It's just
Keanu's like, this is my spot.
getting some.
Well, I can just sleep just, on the lookout.
And with the little fire that's going, I'm going to. Anyone want a snack?
I mean, we just ate.
But we had a fight.
That was more of a skill issue challenge barrel that we just took care of.
I will put the well, I'm gonna go back out like right outside the door, and I'll scoop up some fresh snow into the pot, like my fresh new, brand new iron pot, and I'll come back in and I'll put it up on the stove to start melting.
You know what? We don't need anything to eat, but we could have some tea. You want some tea?
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway, I started dressing the wound. Stupid fucking mimic.
It chomped you.
Yeah. So I'm in my skivvies in here, just
It's a little nippy.
a little nippy.
A little nipply.
She has a bra, so it's fine.
Do we have any sort of a map of the region from our past? adventuring? Even if it doesn't show like a lot of detail, or if it's like really.
You
cool.
probably have a rudimentary map, just showing here's the mountain, here's the town, here's another town, but it's probably not to scale or anything like that.
Okay. What I will do then is, let me go ahead and do. I have paper from my I think I have the diplomats pack. I'm gonna start making a list of like what we need to try to do, because I know that she likes having a plan, and she likes making sure that we stick to a plan. So I'm gonna at least start a rudimentary plan of, all right, business council, ? Across town, ? Buried across town.
Are they dead?
And then
Are we dead?
and then the next line is lich ? ? Exclamation.
Maybe. Oh.
And then the last thing I write on there is cold weather survival. Underline, exclamation. And then I pass it over to.
I'm like putting on like my sleeping gear.
I thought you already. I'm sorry. I'll pass it on.
Let's see here. Cancel. That Sydney did say that they closed for the day, so we can try again in the morning.
But I'll point to the next.
Oh,
Why?
that is an issue. But that's certainly no Oni, but I mean that I don't know what to think of it really. What do you think of it?
I'm putting on a hat.
Okay.
I mean, as far as I know about liches is that they're okay. Can I do it like an Arcana check?
Could we all do
Sure.
that?
No.
You cannot.
4.
Oh, goodness.
You don't know what the fuck a lich actually is.
Oh,
You
my
just
God.
know that it's bad.
I
Lich?
just,
Oh, that sounds
I
good.
just rolled another natural 20 for 25.
You know what a lich is.
I'll take my 16.
You know what a lich is, but not in as much detail as Abigail.
I'm like, a lich, it sounds stupid.
Well, they may have been stupid to make that kind of deal, especially whenever they like to hide their they like to hide their phylactery up in common places. We
Wait,
had
1 second. I gotta see something. Somehow, I got an 18 on phylactery.
I mean,
You actually know what a phylactery is.
I mean that one of them had basically stuck it inside of basically a bottle of ale,
That's what she said.
and we basically
I thought that
That
you
was
were going to
easy
say they were going to
distraction.
Easter it.
But you know what a phylactery is, but you always thought that they were religious.
Yeah, it's like, wait, so so they have phylacteries, so they're religious.
no, that they are not religious. That they basically that's where they house basically the phylactery is where then that you basically if you basically destroy the phylactery, you kill the lich.
I'm gonna mime, like shoving my hand into my chest and ripping out my heart, and then I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna get like my bottle of ink, and I'll pretend like I'm shoving my heart into the bottle of ink,
They normally have
And then
their
putting the
heart
cork back
inside
in
of a
it.
jar or something
Hiding it.
like that.
and then I'm gonna go over to like I assume there's like a cupboard or a wardrobe or something, and I'll like put it in like this.
There's a chest in the
rickety
corner.
dink little chest in the corner, and then I'll close it, and then I'll like stand in front of it.
Teeth pop out of it. No, not really.
We already did that.
Okay, so
Oh shit, I forgot that was the mimic shed.
the phylactery. Okay, so the phylactery, I know it has like ancient powers and everything, but it's
Yes.
like it's a part of like the essence.
Yes, it is essentially that the essence of which that individual had stored it, and basically we have
And
to.
a lich, like
the
a lich is
undead.
okay, so it's a zombie.
It is an awakened zone.
I pull out my little pamphlet of just papers, and I start.
That they
It,
did.
it likes reading, and
That
it's
they had dealt with that they had dealt with the necrotic parts.
so they are zombies that love zombies. They're
Educated.
zombie philiacs. We won't say what the other term for that.
Don't get us banned.
Regardless that, you know, it seems like that we're going to be stuck here for at least about a week.
I mean, at least I'll look out. I open the door again.
I'm
And how's it look out there?
Just steadily snowing. It's starting to blow a lot more now. This came in unnaturally fast.
I retrieve my bottle of ink from the trash, take it back over to my stuff.
Okay, so we have a lich that has a phylactery that we need to destroy. We should talk to the counselors.
That, yes, that I guess then that's their form of government.
Okay,
I'm gonna have the paperback and like in the margin, business council.
Right.
business.
council.
I was thinking counselor. Like when I was in my trash, we had a counselor that was for specific things. They were very underfunded.
Stop bringing your real world into our fantasy, okay?
I mean, but who knows? Then maybe then that they are just making up the story just for the sake of the tourism business here. Who knows?
Well, I mean, there is some magic happening, I guess. I mean, I'm not like super knowledgeable on magic. I only kind of get what I've experienced in terms of like being around here, but it seems like there's something weird going on here.
Lavandra!
How y'all doing?
You guys start hearing a tapping noise. Roll me
Door,
perception.
roof,
Roll me
walls.
perception.
Okay. Oh. 21.
16.
13.
You can tell it's not at the front. You don't know where it's coming from. You can tell it's coming from the roof. It just sounds like something just kind of walking around.
Sounds like the squirrels on my roof. Honestly, that they.
No, what scares the crap out of me is if there's a squirrel in one of the trees in one of the other yards, and it takes a flying leap and it
Yeah. Yep.
scares the shit out of me every time. Bastards. And they're fat too.
My dogs will, if there's any squirrel in the yard, like jumping around, they're like,
Oh, you remember what Dewey would do to a squirrel?
yeah, I know. Like Artax thinks he can like face a squirrel, and he's just like,
Funny as Dewey would take it out. If he could get a hold of it.
I look up at the roof and I'm like, okay, come on down, or I'm gonna stab the roof wherever you're at.
I'm gonna stab the roof wherever you're at.
The roof is a bit high on it for you to stab. From where you are. You are 6 foot, but it's still a high enough roof. I don't think you could stab through the
I
roof.
will go outside and check on it. I mean, that the weather will not affect me.
Just
It's
trying
the roof, and it's not like a flat roof. It's like a roof. You know, it's a roof like this.
Okay.
So if you was to stab through the roof, that'd be impressive because it's definitely higher than you are.
What type
I'm
of
just trying to intimidate it.
what type of packs do y'all have? Ones with rope?
Dungeoneers.
Yeah, I haven't explored
Okay.
that, believe it.
Yeah.
They grab the rope.
Mhm.
Don't want you getting lost in the blizzard. and then I'm gonna tie the rope to a bedpost
Okay.
at the other end. So she's got like 45 feet of.
Alrighty then.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Alrighty, that. First things first is I'm going to try to make a stealth check to see if I'm not going to be spotted by this thing.
Okay.
Yeah, you better come out or else I'm gonna beat you up.
That is a lovely 26.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just
And then that, what type of roll will it be for me to get up to the roof?
it'd be
I'd say athletics.
Okay.
I'm gonna do fighter shit.
I'm assuming you're
Oh
going.
my
I'm
God.
assuming you're
Wait a
going.
minute,
Out,
that's a natural 20.
I'm assuming you're going outside to do this.
Yes. And then that'll be a grand total of 26.
You climb up the roof.
you're like Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Alright, and then what do I creep up on after that I get up?
You get up on the roof and you can see that something's been walking around up there. Little tiny footprints.
So it's now.
And
Tiny foot-
And at first you don't see anything. Hello.
Where are you?
No.
Come back.
Buddy, come on.
Back up. Wrong.
Dude. Hey.
No. No.
Under the table again.
Mhm.
So you're looking around. First you don't see anything, and then let's see. That was your roll to get up. So roll me another perception check.
Sure, no, that's a good But that'll be thing.
Okay. Yeah, it didn't roll high enough. So you look up and just over the edge, you see a little black, almost lump.
Little black and lump.
You see something kind of look up over the edge and look at you.
I stare
Little-
back at it. And,
Little red eyes.
oh, hello there.
Another one. One of the two that ran out, maybe.
Come on. So do you want to go in and then like help us stay warm?
It kind of comes up a little more, and you can tell this is something furry. It's not one of the lumps of coal. It's a little bit bigger.
It's a dope.
And you can kind of see little tiny hands kind of going like this in front of it on the edge of the roof.
Is it Kilroying?
Like, it's just kind of going like this,
Alright.
kind of contemplating.
Then
Adopt a gremlin.
do you want to follow me, little one?
You seem nice.
What was that?
You seem nice.
Yes. Let's just
Your
go
friend in
inside
there
and get out of
seems
this
like-
hole.
It seems like your friend in there might be naughty.
Which one? Which friend?
Really?
I know that. I
One
know.
that threatened to stab through the. That's a bit naughty.
Yes, then I have tried to tell that one not to be as naughty as much. Let's just go and go in.
Throwing me under the same bus as you. Like,
No.
one. What? What? Only one
I know.
is acting naughty. Acting like I'm naughty too.
No, that's still represents as never naughty. But yes, that we can go in.
I'll keep it in mind.
And all of a sudden it's gone.
All right, going to just drop down and basically go back inside and like, well, spoke to a little furry creature.
Mm-hmm.
It had little mandibles like this, and
No, that was its hands. It was
I
going
mean
like,
hands.
it did look like it had little tiny fangs.
It had tiny fangs, and it had called you, and then it had called you naughty.
Okay.
Yeah, that it does not want to be stabbed through the roof. It might come by and visit if we are nicer. Be nice.
Does the physical description sound like anything I might have heard of in passing?
No.
Nature, Arcana, anything that I could roll for?
If you want to roll nature,
We can give it a go. Let's just see what's up here. Where's
I
nature?
have no idea what is going on
Hey,
here.
+2. I'll take a 13, Alex.
it sounds like it could be several different kinds of creatures. You don't know if it's some kind of shadow thing, if it's some kind of monster or a little demon. There's several things that come to mind for you. Without actually seeing it, it's hard to know, to narrow it down.
I'll grab a fresh piece of paper and start making a list of potentials. So like phasmophobia, so we can start crossing things off. The more info we get.
So, do you think this might be related to the snowstorm happening and the lich?
No.
Could it be the black?
No.
Could a black fruit be in person?
I mean that's. I have heard. I have heard stories, especially during my time in the military. People would used to basically sew up drugs inside of mules, literally.
Uh-huh.
As you guys are talking, you hear a howl. And it's not right outside your door, but it's not too far off.
Humanish, like somebody stubbed their toe?
No, animal. Like a dog or a wolf. You hear it, and then you hear screaming.
No.
I'm in my jammies right now. For those of you who cannot hear, Hewitt is in the other room making noises.
Silver bells, I think we need to go in and see what that noise was.
I'm gonna need a minute. I'm starting to put on my armor.
And I make sure I've got my little deck of cards. I leave the pot with the snow boiling down. But I will go ahead and, just for safety's sake, I'll go ahead and yeet out another card and grab the healer's kit that it makes. So. And I follow. You're still tied up, right? I gotta untie you from the bedpost.
You run outside.
By the time that all of that is done, then I'm pretty sure they'll be ready.
But once you're untied from the bedpost, I'm gonna tie the other end around me.
Okay.
Okay,
You're still hearing, you're hearing commotion somewhere outside. And more snarling.
Going just out the front door and trying to see if I can see anything.
Where you are, no, but you can tell whatever's happening, it's happening around the building at the front of the tavern.
Okay.
Okay, we head out there.
Do you go around the building or do you go through?
Let's go through.
Okay.
Yeah, through should be slightly quicker anyway. Like rather than
Okay, so
trudging out around.
Luckily, Sydney left the back door unlocked, so you go through the back door, run through the
It
kitchen.
doesn't matter. I take it down.
Kitchen's empty. You run into the front of the tavern. The front of the tavern's empty, but the front door is open.
All right.
You run, and if you head to the front door, let's see here.
Oh no.
Scene change.
I guess I could have left a line.
Who needs lines when you have circles? I don't know.
I mean, did you ever
Alright,
make the
so-
right circle?
Let's see. You guys came out right here.
Right.
This is the front of the tavern. Where's the good marker?
The good marker was.
It's
No,
open.
I can't draw a straight line to save my life. So this is where you guys come out, right here. And street, there is another row of buildings across the way. And there are several people gathered out here just
Buildings.
I'm just putting people out. There no one in particular right now.
It's just people, you know.
Where are you?
One of those people, I'm in it.
Bagpipe bird.
And there is one person who is on the ground, bleeding profusely.
It's garlic.
And everyone is kind of scrambling. And you can see they're looking around, trying to figure out where they're looking for something.
What just happened?
If we're not in initiative order, I'm running over here with the healer's kit to do what needs doing.
Okay. Yeah, that is not looking good.
Yeah,
Going
but
to-
healer's kit allows me to expend one use of the creature to expend one use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without a medicine check. Is he at 0 HP?
Oh yeah.
Then yes, I will stabilize him. with the
Okay.
healer's
He
kit.
is bloody and covered in bites and scratches.
Okay. I'm
What-
gonna look around to see if I can see any trails or tracks or anything like that.
I am going to ask around for like the nearest person and just gonna be like, what has happened?
Well, they're panicking. You can clearly see their outfits are all kind of matching. They're from one of the trading groups that are staying in town.
15. Just perception, trying to look around for any tracks or anything.
Okay. You see footprints from everybody here, and you do see look like canine animal tracks.
Pull out a magnifying glass.
We were just strolling back to our inn, and it came out of nowhere. It jumped on Timmy. I don't know what it is, but and then you hear something growl and snarl behind and above you.
Oh.
And you look up at the roof
Of the
of the
tavern?
tavern,
Okay.
and there is a massive 2-headed dog.
Ooh.
Demon dog, demon dog, demon dog.
And it's
Is that what attacked you?
uh-huh.
Square up.
Well, okay. Did we get a short rest or?
I'll say you got a short rest.
Oh my gosh. You don't have the inspo.
Yeah.
But I do get my inspo back.
Yeah, I don't really use anything. But just
Alright,
maybe
we
just
say it's on the ring there.
a bit.
Yes.
Oh, I'm back to full.
I
Alright,
don't think I had Song of Rest going for the short rest, so.
so everybody roll initiative.
Dun, 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 dun.
You're gonna hate me.
Yeah.
Did you roll a 20?
I rolled a 20 for a total of 23.
Okay. Where is my... I had the good marker back here with me. Where's my pen?
Now you can't find the pen.
I can't find my damn pen.
Can't find the pen. Can't find the marker. Everything's new.
I had a pen. Where's my pen?
Pen's gone and walked off. Gone to San Francisco. Lying.
And
What did he say?
what? I don't know.
Can I steal them?
Somebody steals them. Oh, so it's Chris who steals them.
I wasn't even behind the DM's table, but it's
I got a 13 on that initiative.
Okay. See, Zutra. What did you get, Silverbell?
19.
19. So Silverbell, Hound, and then Abigail. All right. It will, before we actually start.
do a little jumpy jump. Or...
You know what? No, it's gonna stay on the roof for the moment. It is close to the edge of the roof, though. I just kind of put it down there. But it does howl again and growl at you. But it is Zetra's turn.
Okay. How high is the roof?
It is a 2-story building, so it's fairly high up there. But let's see, what would that be?
About 15, 20 feet.
Say 20 feet. It's about 20 feet in there.
So what I would like to do, and let me tell you, or tell me if this is legal,
Nothing you do is legal.
is I want it to like scale the roof like this. I want to run, scale up the roof, grab it by the heads, and just pull it down and throw it.
You want a warped wall, but instead of grabbing the roof, you're grabbing the dog thing.
You know what? You said warp, and I realized I had Misty Step.
I'm going to go on a, just give you a DM advice and say maybe Misty Step's a better idea than doing that.
Yeah, I was trying to be cool about it. But
Yeah,
not
that would have
like-
been at
Misty
least
Step
that.
plus Bardic
That
Kick
would
is
have
still
probably
pretty cool.
been an athletics and a strength check, and I don't know if we would have been able to do that both in one turn.
True. I'm going to, well, if I'm just going to Misty Step, I might as well just, do a nice, leave at it. And-
Yeah.
But then again,
Misty Step's a bonus action.
that's true.
But Sparta.
Can I use one attack to cut and then the other attack to kick? Try and kick it off, or if I'm going to kick it off, do you want?
If that's what you want to try and do,
Okay.
it's up to you.
It'd be like an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to try. Go ahead.
Okay, so the first attack is going to be.
This fucker's AC.
It's going to be.
I don't know. You tell us.
I couldn't remember.
Zippity day behind it.
Huh.
And then I have my big giant sword.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do a cut. That's cocked. 22 damage. Or not 22 damage, 22.
Yeah, 22 hits.
$13 damage.
Jesus.
Fighter. I didn't even activate my Psionic Strike that turn. And I'm going to kick it with the intention of knocking it down, but I am going to do a Psionic Strike.
And the Geeker's third.
What's that?
I was quoting Anastasia. Shut up.
Oh.
I mean,
I was going to do a Keister
yeah,
kick,
that's
and
right.
it's butthole. And knock it off.
Yeah,
Do your best.
I'm going to do my best here.
Did you roll a natural 20? Oh, you rolled a 1? No, you don't kick it.
So I go and try and kick, and then I miss, and I'm like trying to stabilize myself on the roof because I'm on a fucking roof when it's snowing. In armor.
Yeah, not the best place to balance.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Next is Silver Bell.
Oh goodness. Okay. So, dude here is Timmy. Timmy is stabilized.
Okay. Noted.
Zetra just did her whoop, 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 whoop thing and appeared up there. I am no good at climbing. We have discussed this before. So I'm stuck down here. I will do a buffety buff. And give cast aid upon myself and my 2 allies there.
Okay.
And I think everybody's within range 30 feet.
Where are you at?
Hang on, I need to
But
get a little closer. Because I've got hypotenuse here.
Because they're 20 feet up, and then yeah, Zetra be just barely probably being that far up.
So are we getting high on hotness?
1, 2, 3. I can actually get even closer, but over this way, and still have her within reach.
Okay.
So
So,
what does aid do?
aid boosts your max and current by 5.
Okay.
Okay.
And while I'm moving up, would it be possible to attempt to do that stealthily to not draw the dog's attention since I'm about to be almost underneath it to be able to cast this?
Yeah, I would say so.
Let's see what the stealth score is and mark this off. Okay, stealth check is, where are you?
Do perception.
+6. Oh, bonkers. We don't get any inspos or anything, do we? 8.
It rolled a 15 perception, so it definitely saw you do that.
I don't know it saw me do that. I don't
No,
have a great
but it did.
perception skill either.
Silver Bell doesn't know, but you know, it saw you do that.
Yeah. Great. So, yeah, but that lasts for, hang on, I'm gonna check my numbers here. 8 hours.
Okay.
So, as a bonus action again, I'll call out to, what did I say it was before? I don't remember, what was my bardic inspiration to you before? I lost my brain.
It was just
Give
basically
them hell or
just
something
like,
like that.
it was
Yeah.
just basically like, I forget it.
There's a, kill him dead.
Yeah.
Dead!
Or
Oh,
it's like
Christmas
some
balls.
gets Yankee phrase you heard me say, which it could have been like, or,
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll go with that.
and you're,
Various coughing noises that pass as language.
and it's actually just me saying nerd nuts or something.
Scruffy the nerve.
Nerd nuts.
But yeah, so
And, like I'm just sitting there, why the fuck would you? Oh, and then I get this inspiration.
Chucks dice
that's,
at you.
that's all for me.
Okay, it's the hound's turn. So it's going to howl again, jump off the roof. Go ahead.
So that.
17
I matches.
matches. Huh?
No, wait. No, that misses. My bad.
Oh, that sounded painful. You poor thing. You poor thing. Wait, would you like to use your inspo on this?
Oh yeah, I forget.
The other room. What happened? I missed it. Chris hit the table.
With his finger, busted a knuckle.
Okay, that adds 5.
Okay. So,
Okay, that hits.
hang on. Your extra effect is con save. Sorry. Con save from the target.
Yep.
And however much you rolled on this, so 5 thunder damage.
16 con save.
Dang.
Okay, so half, so 2 thunder damage. In addition to whatever regular damage. Are you gonna live?
More like you're lucky.
Don't say that. That sounds awful.
That sounds like a slur.
Knuckle. Knuckle.
It sounds so
You
bad.
know, it's a.
Your Idris Elba. I don't know, because he's Knuckles.
My
wait,
Idris Elba.
My interest elbow. Oh,
I don't care what anyone says. That man was the best choice for Knuckles. He's fucking
he is
hilarious.
like, he is like
Because Knuckles is such a dumb boy, and I love him so much.
he is simultaneously like the worst option and the best option. At the same
It's
time.
perfect, but it was like the fuck, kind of like
Roll
Keanu
your
Reeves for
damage.
Shadow.
Okay. Living damage.
And then 2 thunder.
I already got the thunder. You said 11.
He did say that.
Oh, it doesn't move off the roof. I have to.
Ah.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's gonna try and beat the shit out of you.
If it hits,
Fuck you then.
It's like, alright, fucker.
Alright, you wanna fight me?
It turns around, and it is not happy that you did that. And you realize that this thing not only has 2 heads, it has antlers on both heads.
What?
It's a freaky horned dog.
Wait a minute.
I
I'm
like
like,
one.
I sit there and think about it for a minute. I'm like, that's not a wolf.
So it's gonna
Wait.
try and bite you.
We need to start naming the reindeer names.
Is that Dancer and
Prancer
Prancer?
and Vixen. Comet and Cupid, Donner and Blitzen.
Did Santa do like some weird chimera experience?
Santa is the Lich, guys.
Oh my god. Is what's his name from Full Metal Alchemist?
No!
Oh,
Remember,
no.
How dare you put that energy into the universe?
19.
Sans- 19, that hits. I deserve this one. Actually, my fucking
The fact that you brought up fucking Shao Tucker in my presence, motherfucker. Fuck you.
that was so loud I hear it in the other room.
We had that. You do know you got
Hey,
the power to
so-
clip producer.
Let's see, max damage 8, 9, 10, 11
You
piercing.
can celebrate Father's Day and Pet Owner's Day in the
Get
same
out!
day.
Get out!
Here, let me see your knuckle.
Alright, so you got 11 piercing and 5 fire damage.
Ooh,
You hit it like right here, didn't you?
yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna have a bruise, but I don't think it's actually broken.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's broken.
It's just going to be
You're
jammed.
gonna have a hematoma for a little bit.
Okay, how much damage?
11 piercing, 5 fire.
Fire?
Okay,
What
11.
the hell is
So I
happening?
take six.
16.
That was from the first head, by the way.
Oh,
shit.
Cool.
Oh, shit.
I deserve this one. Okay.
The head on the left. Now the head on the right
Oh.
is gonna bite at you.
Wait.
oh, that this got some RPG mechanics in it.
What's in it? What do you want to bet this one does a different elemental damage? Two.
Which one did I don't remember which one I rolled. We bumped into each other. I don't remember which one I
So
rolled.
you reroll. You have to
Yeah,
improv.
yep. I'm gonna pop those cock. Oh, that's terrible. So that's 10. So I know that doesn't hit. And then the left head, the right. You got bit by the left one. The right one goes to chomp, and you're able to pull yourself back. Where the other one had flames, you can see. It almost looks like steam coming out of the other one's mouth. But you realize that
That's
that
even
one's
worse
going
almost.
to do probably cold damage if it bites you.
So if one bites me, and I'm like, "Ah!" And then the other one goes, and I'm like,
Shoot! She scores! I knew what was happening.
and
Alright,
I
then.
yell back and I say, "It's an elemental beast. It has a lot of elements."
All right, that is its turn because you made it so move. So it is Abigail's turn.
Okay, that Abigail is going to go like this, and then that Silver Bells, that you can basically see her like augment basically to her auto mail, and then that you know then that she is going to prepare one of her shots with just that, and all with just an arcane shot. So let's see if I hit first. So that's going to be a filthy 20.
Alrighty, that hits.
Okay, and then that I am going to do a grasping shot. I mean, a grasping arrow at it. So,
Okay.
For those at home, a grasping arrow has little hands that come
so
out.
then that's going to be 8 piercing and 7 poison. And then its speed is reduced by 10 feet. And then whenever at that and then that basically that if that it moves at the start of its turn, that it will basically take an extra 2d6 slashing damage if it moves.
Okay.
And then that my second attack,
Can it break out of that, or is it just there?
it's just there for brambles. It can basically use its action to remove the brambles after just a successful strength check or else athletics check against my DC of 13.
Okay.
But it would take an action. To
Yes.
do that? Nice. There's
Uh,
lots of little creepy guys.
Let you know, like that, like otherwise, that the brambles will last for a minute or else until if I use it. And then at the second shot, I am going to try to sharpshooter this one. And then that is going to be a 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then that is going to be a lovely 19 points of piercing.
Wait, 19?
Yeah, because that sharpshooter that I just
Oh,
made
yeah,
a
yeah.
-5, but I get to add 10.
You have a +8 at least to your hit.
I
You get
have
a 23.
okay with just that with the archery.
Yeah.
That a normal attack is +10 because I got a 20 dex, and then that my sharpshooter attack is a +5 to hit because I'm taking off 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you rolled an 18.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, the archery, the archery,
Just only
not the
just give you
feat, but
+2.
like the
Yeah, the fighting
It's
style.
like Great Weapon Master thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, like the archery fighting style.
It just grants you a +2
Yeah,
to your
like the
attack.
great weapon fighting style gives me, I can re-roll my dice if I want to, which I need to remember, because I've rolled ones and twos, but yeah, no, the archery one is really good because it beefs up your accuracy so much.
And
New
then
characters, who dis?
And then that's the end of my turn.
All right, so we are back to you.
Me?
Yeah.
My, huh?
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess we're doing this here. And one's biting me, or one bit me in the same spot where the mimic bit me, and I'm like, I just dressed that.
And now it's on fire.
I'm like, dang it. Okay. So I am going to take a strike at it. Almost a natural 20. It's a natural 19 plus 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I am going to use Psionic Strike.
Okay.
So I'm going to use a Psionic die, which I got. I restored the only Psionic die I used on that for this. So I have my max Psionic die. But first, so glad we were talking about that because I had forgot I can reroll ones and twos. I just got a 2 again. So, you know, whatever.
That's how that goes.
Let's see. Let's see what the psionic die gives me. Oh, that's good. 21 damage.
Okay.
And that would be. It's 16 slashing, the rest psionic. Or psychic.
16, 18, 19, 20, 21. You have pissed this thing off.
Good.
Cool.
You're okay.
Right. Then are you still going to do your second attack?
I am doing my second attack.
Oh,
Let him
I'm
go.
going to do a second attack.
Okay.
That didn't work, but guess what? Action surge. So is this a creature large or smaller?
I keep on forgetting that we can
It
reset
is.
Fighters are short rest buddies.
Fighters and monks are just insane.
What categorizes as large?
15 by 15.
Oh,
Oh, wait, no. Sorry. 10 by 10. So
It'd probably
four-
still
four
be
square.
medium.
So it's large or small?
If it's in a normal 5-foot square.
Yeah, it's a medium creature, so. It's just a really big fucking dog.
So I'm going to use another psionic power die.
Okay.
To use telekinetic movement. You can move an object or a creature with your mind as an action. You can target one loose object that is large or smaller with, or one willing
Willing creature.
Yeah, it is not willing. Unless you're gonna take the brambles off, it is not willing.
Okay. So, new plan. Slash it.
There you go.
Yeah.
That works.
I mean, it's so good. 14 plus 8.
22.
Yes.
And let's just go ahead and do this. I don't think 14 hits. 14 doesn't hit.
No.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use another psionic die. It is what it is. 13, 18, 19, 20. 20 damage.
Okay.
My turn.
Nice.
I'm okay on health, even though I'm getting bit in the same place.
Hey, Silverbell.
Okay. Really quickly, are there any ladders or like access rungs to get to the top of the roof?
Not really, no.
Okay. Any stacks of barrels or anything that could be used
There's
as
a
stairs?
there's a wood pile, but it really doesn't reach.
Okay.
But maybe to the top of the windows on the first floor.
Okay.
You probably wouldn't be able to use it.
So, I'm gonna get myself a hypotenuse line of sight here to be able to aim within 30 feet up.
Mm-hmm.
To fling a dart
Okay.
as my action. What?
Yeah, that whiffs.
My dice are now asserting their so as a bonus action though, you've taken some noms, right?
Taking a little bit now. I'm 50 out of 70, so.
Okay.
Bless you.
Bless you. Bless you.
Bless you. Bless you.
Oh, good.
So many bless yous.
Oh my god, that's not even my record.
I will go ahead and give to you a healing word. You are definitely within about the 60. 5 back. It's not much, but it's a little bit.
Oh, okay. So 55. I'm only 15 below.
What? Batteries. No, I just need the cord.
I don't.
I see it.
I'm gonna mark this off. Okay. To finish out my movement, I keep forgetting that I have the mobile feat, so I have 40 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely gonna give myself some distance here. Let me go. Actually, I'll come over here, and as an interact action, I'll start untying the rope from around Abigail, so that if she has to do any runny jumpy maneuver, she doesn't have to worry about dragging me along.
Okay.
I will keep the rope tied around myself momentarily. How is the blizzard looking?
It's still been snowing this whole time, but it hasn't increased or let up. It's just been steady snow.
So it's just like kind of a steady stream. It's not so much.
It's blowing and it's snowing, but it's not to where
It's the blood.
you can. It's not like you can't see across the street, but
Okay,
it's
so
definitely.
It's not like.
It's not a whiteout, but it's definitely not let up at all.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So a lot of the footprints that you saw when you walked out are already filling up. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
Is the blood that's spilling out of me? Is it like already like crystallized?
Congealy.
It's staining the snow red.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Okay.
Action bonus and interact.
Now with the thing that you did, can it move and just take damage, or is it rooted to the spot unless it breaks free?
It can still move, but as soon as it moves, it will take damage.
All right. Well, go ahead and tell me what that damage is, because it's gonna jump down or try to.
So that's
Oh.
only 3 points of
Wait.
You're looking at banishing.
oh wait, yeah,
So
yeah. That's only 3
have
points.
you gone yet? Or?
She just went. Yeah.
Okay.
Not-
So it's about to turn.
It's its turn. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So
It's
I'm gonna-
turned in.
I'm gonna
It's
try
not-
it. Attempted attack.
Yeah, I figured.
Its speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Yes.
Okay.
So, if it's going to try and jump down, I'm going to do another attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Oh, that actually does not work. 2 plus 8, so I'm
No.
sure that doesn't.
The sentinel does not go off a second time.
So its speed is reduced, and it's hurt by the thing, but it's still gonna jump down,
Mm-hmm.
and it's coming at you.
That's fine. Hey, puppy.
Oh, it must have a pretty hefty speed if it's
It
10
literally
foot
just
down.
went and then walked. Pretty much.
Does it take fall damage then?
It would probably take a couple. So,
two,
We'll go ahead and even this
two
out to
stories
5
is
damage
20
right now.
feet, right?
So it's
Yeah.
like 20 feet, so 2d6.
Yeah, so that would be, well, it would be 10d6 because I don't
Oh yeah, 10 feet doesn't matter, but so 1d6 of fall damage.
18.
18 a hit.
Check onto it.
Whee!
Yeah. Okay, we're good.
Well, that's more than 18, but either way. 1d8. Where did D8 go? Where did D8 go? Where did D8? That is 6 piercing
Uh-huh.
and 7 fire damage.
Okey-dokey.
Got the other head coming at you. That is 16.
Matches.
Okay. So it's going to be 4 piercing
Okay.
and 4 cold damage.
Good cold damage. I have resistance to cold damage.
Ew. Just turned into a puppy.
Huh?
From
From the Boots of the Winterlands.
There
One
you
third item. Resistance to cold damage.
there you go.
See what you're doing. See what you're doing.
Alright then.
Get down. That's right. I know you probably, but you gotta get down.
Y'all beat the shit out of this dog. Okay, that is its action, so it is now Abigail's turn.
Okay. I already know. Roll the attack of opportunity. Because I'm moving back
Ah!
from it.
Wait, you're moving into a building.
Oh, that's a 11.
Nope. Then that going to basically. Okay, that this is going to be the attacks against it. Okay. First arrow, that's going to be a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Pianos. Get down, buddy.
You're gonna make my dog.
So that's going to be
Okay.
11 points of piercing.
Pianos. Get down.
Second shot is going to be.
Pitiful. Get
It
down.
is going to be a sharpshooter.
Get down.
That's
You're gonna make our
Thank you, buddy.
15 is not going to hit. Okay, action surge, regular shot. So that's going to be a 28 to hit.
Dog.
Then that's going to be 7 points of piercing. And final shot is going to be a sharpshooter shot. And that is going to be a 23 to hit.
Okay.
And then that's going to be 18 points of piercing.
We got the 2 soldiers / mercenaries over here, just like.
And their poor little bird friend just caught in the middle. Seriously, you left me.
How you want to do this?
So basically, after that, that Abigail is basically, that the thing is trying to fight back. That what she is going to do is going to knock 4 arrows at the same time, and then basically that the 2 normal ones hit. One of them goes just like haywire, and then as that Silver Bells is panicking, then her automail kind of like enhances that last one a little bit just for flavor, and then just goes like right between like that the cold head and through the hot head, and basically just like
I feel like one hits his shoulder here, so it's
Yeah.
like turning to snap, so you can catch
Yeah.
both heads on
Mhm.
the profile.
pretty much.
It's beautiful.
You get it. It yelps and falls over. And as you do, Sydney comes out
Mhm.
from
wolf?
behind. No, from the door behind you, and he looks. The hells did y'all do?
There's a wolf. I'm on the roof still.
Yeah.
That ain't no wolf.
What is that?
Oh
What is
no. That's
I think it's a reindeer. It's
Oh.
deformed.
wait. What? He goes over and looks at its head. Oh no. Oh.
They bit me in the same place. I just
What is going
Oh,
on?
you guys pissed him off.
okay.
Oh, we pissed who
And
off?
at that moment, the snow stops. Completely just stops.
Like frozen midair stops.
Frozen midair, falls to the ground, anything that's left up in the air. There's a moment of just silence. And then suddenly, the wind kicks up. And it's not only coming down, it's coming up, it's coming from the side. It's swirling, it's moving. You can't tell which way is up or down at this point.
I'm just gonna sit down because I'm on the roof and I don't want to fall off.
The snow around you is just swirling around like crazy. If you tried to get off the roof right now, you wouldn't know which way you were going. You can't see across the street. You can't hardly see the building in front of you. And as the snow swirls and swirls, some of it starts to come up towards the sky. And you see it going around in a circle, and an image starts to appear in between all the snowflakes. You can't quite make out all the features,
Okay.
but you can tell that whatever it is not happy. And it is slowly it isn't coming quite into focus, but you can see sort of a bulbous head. There's almost a green glow around it. And as the snow continues to swirl, everyone on the ground, especially the gnomes, panic. It's him! It's him! Oh God, what have we done? And someone points up. Some of them are pointing,
my
some of them
God.
are screaming.
I just called it.
And you hear, not even from where you see the face, all around you, you hear,
Oh my.
you killed my dog.
To be fair, it attacked first.
One of the gnomes is like, shut up! You know what that is? And you hear the voice above you. The glitch. And that's where we're going to end the night.
The glitch.
The glitch.
Like,
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So wait,
Yes,
if it looked
that
just
is
like
correct.
me, I'm like, my kid.
It's not a good Yankee.
Blacketh here? What the fuck?
Y'all killed Max.
I like,
Oh, I get
Oh,
it now.
yeah. I called it as soon as I'm just like, wait. Oh no.
Oh, so the gnomes are who's?
Yes.
What's town of Whatsit
The
instead of
town of Whatsit.
Whoville?
I get it. I
God
get
damn
I
it.
get
I was thinking, what's this from?
What's
Yeah.
this? What's this?
Yeah, from,
Yeah, I mean, I was honestly thinking it was like
When
When you guys said Santa, I almost started laughing. I was like, not quite.
the North Pole, the elves, like
You killed his Max.
As soon as the
And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't planning on y'all killing his Max.
What were you planning for us to do with this giant two-headed wolf dog thing?
I
with
mean, I
antlers
thought
that's
I was gonna be able to
people?
get away.
Well,
Y'all changed that.
No, you could have had it run.
Look,
It
look,
could've- it
two
could've had
fighters in the
more.
party, we're just like,
you hurt our friend. You hurt somebody.
we're like
well,
the tunnel snakes that pull
Well,
out the
you
rings of the
guys
plane.
got his attention
We
in
did.
a different way than I was planning.
We
So,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
scared.
you accidentally solved the Hellhound Max puzzle.
So we're team bonus action. We just killed the Grinch's dog.
The glitch.
The
You
glitch.
Glitch
killed
is
the
dog.
glitch.
completely unique, original character, the Glitch.
Voiced by basically
Dan Carey.
yeah. Thank you.
Ben Cherry, the Glitch.
This
Oh.
is great though. Like I'm stoked.
No, it's
I
fine.
am
It's
stoked for
fine.
that. Oh my god.
Well, thank y'all. We are Team Bonus Action. You can find us over now on Blue Sky, Team Bonus Action. We are still over on Twitter because I won't call it the other. We are probably not going to be very active on there for very long. We are also on Facebook as Team Bonus Action. And we are, of course, here on Twitch. You can catch us next Sunday when we continue this. You can catch us Monday nights. I believe that Miro is going to be doing a kitchen table with Nox and Cannon tonight as well. So we don't have a new charity set up yet, but we'll let y'all know when we do. Let's see, what else?
Back in Obscura every Tuesday.
Yes, Back with Obscura. We do have
Entity
a...
Killer Tales.
Miro did start, it's probably not going to be a matter in like a week, but Miro did start a TikTok for Backwoods Obscura, if you want to find them over there. And...
Entity Killer Tales.
Yes,
What-
it is a Monster of the Week
We
podcast.
just started back.
We
season
had
two.
that, we had just started back season 2, and then our holidays had kind of got into the way of like uploads and such.
Right,
But
yeah.
then that those will be coming back out soon, so stay tuned for that. And then that, just thank you for running the game.
Very.
hope y'all are enjoying it.
No, it's been fun.
Oh, yes.
It's fun to get back into like completely original characters, even the Get Yankee Fighter.
Totally never been played before.
Never been played before.
Nothing similar ever.
Nothing. There is no game on this earth that is exactly like this character.
Doesn't have the fabulous hair of the predecessor.
Anyway,
Alright, well, thank y'all for watching. Hopefully, if you are not watching this now, you will watch it later on our YouTube channel, where we have all of our previous games. And since Nox is not here,
Don't
let your meat low.
Comment, like, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching.